And welcome back, everybody, to Session 2 of Magic the Dungeoning, Dragoning the Dungeoning, working title.
Still a mouthful.
Yes.
Still hate it. So, last we met, our adventurers had just survived the War of the Spark, and are now on a mystery plane after being shown a world's tour by one Jaya Ballard. Who wants to recap for us in more detail? Sure.
In other words,
William.
the DM is questioning which one of us was actually paying attention and retains the last
Who
session.
took notes? This is the test! I hope you took
Oh
notes.
no.
I would like to recap, but
I'm gonna fail the
looks like Will
test.
is
Go
off.
ahead, Will, recap for us.
It's like my job.
mean-
So we survived the War of the Spark. Each of us discovered kind of what our combat capabilities are, though our characters have not gone into detail about it. Through our travels with Jaya, we went to Kamigawa, Kamigawa, Ixalan,
Zendikar.
and Zendikar. From there, we decided to go back to Ravnica to regroup and kind of talk about what we're going to do as characters, since it seemed like each one of us would need to go back to Ravnica for a moment. As we tried to transport, we showed up here on this random plane that we know as Tulash, but our characters don't know diddly. We heard a loud explosion, which my character recognized as a gunshot. But it just sounds like a loud boom to the rest of the characters, I would assume. And a random elf showed up in front of us, and I believe he said, "You have to protect me." Or "You have to help me." One of those two.
I believe it was you have to help me, if I remember correctly in that regards.
I believe so.
So we'll recap there. As soon as this elf becomes within sight of Seren's dark vision, she lights a lantern so that the rest of you can see his face. This is a more dark-skinned, fair-haired sort of fellow. He seems really sweaty, and he's currently injured on his left shoulder.
Oh no.
It seems there's a deep gash in like the upper forearm.
May I make an insight check, please?
Certainly.
Let me pull up my character sheet.
Yeah, may I? Oh, yeah, may I also do that?
As well, yes.
Because I have so much. I don't know why I didn't take a thing in insight. I feel like that's something I should
Well,
do.
that's a way to start off the session.
Woo,
that is a nat
natural
20.
What a way to use
Oh,
an
I'm
impressive.
also proficient in insight. Should I take it as well?
Your choice if you would like
Oh
to.
wait, whoops! I accidentally. Is my rolling off?
Oh, oof.
Oh, there we go.
Alright.
I don't
Yeah, the
do
first one was
diddly
six.
ducks.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
So,
I don't enable 3D eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Soren, Farah,
I was,
you wanted to make a roll, Ryan?
no, my apologies. I was going to say, I was in general, for the listeners, let's try our best to keep it as PG-13 as we can.
No guarantees.
Yeah,
I
no guarantees.
I will intentionally give Shannon something to censor eventually.
Oh my god.
Not on purpose.
Regardless. Moving on.
You get
I am
one
not-
use.
I am
So-
not going to roll.
Soren,
I-
Farah, you see before you a ragged man in desperate need of help. Called in your insight reveals that you just kind of like take a quick look at him. He's definitely running from something. There's a lot of mud on his shoeless feet.
What?
It seems he's been running for quite some time, and you get the same sense that like this man's like he's like glad he's a bit confused about like who the hell you guys are, but at the same time he doesn't really care because he's just looking for someone to help him.
Okay, does he
Oh.
seem like he's guilty of anything?
He seems more in fear of like you can't really tell if he's like guilty of something. There's no shame or like any sense of like deception in his voice. It's more so
He's just
Panic.
wild and scared.
this man is
Hmm.
hanging from a cliff and he's looking for a line. And so as you like take a pause for a moment, you hear in the distance a voice shout, "You can't hide forever!"
I'm
Uh-oh.
going to reach my hand out towards him, because I have one hand on my staff with the lantern that's pointing forward and flooding in front of us. I'm gonna reach out my other hand towards him and say, "Come."
Right. This way. And he starts pointing in that direction and he bolts off in a certain direction.
I don't need
Follow me!
and
I'm gonna
look
kind
at
of
the
just look
three, I'm like-
expectantly at the others because I have the lantern, and I'm like, I'm not gonna leave you guys in darkness.
I look at the three of them. I'm pointing like, I guess
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah, I guess we follow.
Calden draws shield and rapier because he would like to ask. He says, "Where the hell are we?"
I think we don't have time for that with that noise we've just heard.
Okay. I want to make sure Merrick runs in front of me.
Notice check.
Perception. Go ahead.
Sorry, Savage Worlds. Yeah, perception. My apologies. Oh, I don't notice nothing.
You see glimpses of movement in the distance, but you can't make out the shape or form. Maybe about like 60 feet out.
Okay. I vote we follow our acquaintance at the moment, because I don't think we want to deal with what's chasing towards him at the moment. We don't know where we're at.
And I don't like it.
Well, let's
All
move.
right.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's stick together.
You're good, you're good.
Calden agrees with that, and he says, "You ever been shot by a gun?"
What's a gun?
What is a gun?
Oh, it's a big stick. It goes boom. Keep running.
That's good enough for me. I may not be a smart woman, but I know to avoid the fuck out of giant explosion sounds.
So
There's our one use.
you were able to keep pace with the elven man. He's not moving remarkably fast, but he seems to be looking for something. As he's running towards the distance, his head darting from left to right. It's going to be around here somewhere.
What you looking for, mate?
There's only one way out of here, and once we find cover, I'll be able to explain everything.
I'm going to.
Very odd.
Wait, we're just looking for a
That's
place to hide.
He's definitely he has something. He's running for a reason. The question is what?
What's everyone's passive perception?
10.
Hold on. Let me look it up.
It's on your character's
I
screen. She was
know.
just right below your skills.
My perception check is my natural perception is 15.
13.
So
I'm wise as heckaroni.
as this elf begins to stop his movement, the rest of you just barely catch yourself, except for Seren, who see this cliffside and just kind of like before you barely catch yourself, like leaning off of this cliffside. The elf then begins to turn and begins to grab a vine and rappel down this side.
Uh-oh.
It's about a 15-foot drop.
So, acrobatics.
Jasper, can I do something fun?
Sure.
Oh, I want to do something fun too, but you go ahead first.
I summon my echo down at the bottom, and I go, "Everyone down first. I'll be right down behind you."
Are you? You are going to swap places with your echo. You cheeky son of a gun.
Can I do a
Alright,
flip landing and roll
so-
an acrobatics check?
I was say, Jasper, I presume
Certainly.
acrobatics?
No, it requires no save to just rappel down a vine. However, if you want to jump.
Oh, hell no.
I got a 10.
So
I will just use
you
one, but
decide to just make a jump trying to slide down the sheer cliff,
I would've
but
made
you're
it.
not quite able to catch yourself as you take
Oh.
Never roll just for... Never.
Oh, come
6
on.
falling damage as you kind of like take the fall on your knees harder than you were expecting to.
Oof.
Merrick, you're able to tank through the fall, sliding down this ravine. Familiar with like the roads and waves of Innistrad, the hills and all of that stuff. You're able to more familiar with it. And you're able to survive with no damage.
Oof.
Works for me.
Farther down the chasm, you see this, what seems to be a large metal door, which the elf is now running towards.
Jasper, when the last boots hit the ground, I swap places with my echo, and now I'm down at the bottom.
So Ren, how are you descending?
That is wrong.
I am just going down the rope. I am proper. I
Alright.
don't need no fancy stuff that will break my neck. I'm just gonna go down this rope as it was intended.
So I knew what I was doing was ballsy.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
like, nah, I'm good. I'm too wise for this. I ain't gonna go break my neck.
So the elf stops in front of the store and he's like trying the handle, but he can't quite get it. Anyone have any skills with these sort of things, mechanisms?
Really?
I'm from a mechanically advanced plane, probably.
Fair point. Fair point.
What would I need to roll here, Jasper?
It would be a thieves' tools or sleight of hand check.
Never mind. That's Shannon.
Wait, what?
That's all Shannon.
You're right.
You stand before a locked door.
A stealth check?
Sleight of hand check or thieves tools, whichever one you have.
I
You
got
should have at
thieves
least
tools.
one.
Yeah, I got thieves tools.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Oh,
Wow.
and I
21.
21.
So
And
you
I-
go up to this door, and it seems to be the sort of immaculate, sort of immaculate, sort of circular, sort of handle system with a series of locks in the center of it. As deftly as you can, you approach with it. Take a moment to analyze exactly how you think the tumblers and the gears work. It seems to be this door is highly mechanical, but you're able to surmise that most of it is decorative. As you insert your thieves' tools, you pick a few of these pins, and then before you know it, the door begins to rotate in sort of this way so that the lines match up, and the door is able to pop
Nice.
open forward.
Lit.
Inside, real quick. And the
Flash
elf,
my light in before going in. That way we know what we're actually running into.
the elf almost like pushes past you as he makes his way in, and that's when your boots switch from hitting earth to stone.
Huh.
All right.
Interesting.
As you see this dark corridor that seems to wind downward.
I can't see anything on the screen.
That is intentional.
About to say, I think it's in black screen for very
Yes.
intentional reasons. I guess.
Intentional.
And as you're winding down this steps, what's the marching order?
I'm not line leader.
Yes, I'll be front. What do you think?
I'll
Do
be
you want
like
me front?
third. Can I be
I was
third?
gonna say I should be back.
Yeah, I think I'll be
second. That
I'll
way
go
I can
front
kind of, like-
because I have the second best armor class.
yeah. What you're caught, and I have a light, and I can see in front of you, so I can like warn you if something's
Right,
happening.
right. Yeah, I will say, yeah, I'm 100% say I am in front of our group. I don't know what this dude's doing.
So as you all make it down here, you come to this sort of chamber.
Tight squeeze, okay.
Ay, ay, ay.
I'm sure you can all see it.
Oh,
Yep.
I shut the door behind me.
And it is the pull shut. You hear a sort of like spinning, rotating, ticking noise from the other side, and then a
Oh,
as
you
the door
locked
begins
us
to
in.
lock.
Oh,
Well, I guess we're not going back that way.
Coldman immediately goes, "You can do that trick when you open the door again, right?"
Yeah.
As you turn around, you see no lock on the inside.
Uh-oh.
You could also, like, I don't know, kick it.
Crap.
A done gift.
Possibly. I don't think so, though. We might be better off in here than be out there. Because we still don't know where we're at.
So
That's
you find
true.
yourself in this space.
All right. So, where?
It is a relatively marbled floor, relatively clean, and in the center of the room there is a table with an envelope on it.
Interesting. I guess I turn to our acquaintance and say, care to share what's going on now? And where are we?
He catches his breath for a moment as he puts up a finger. I suppose introductions are in order.
Just a bit.
Called Edwin. And
Okay.
the thing outside is known as the Meister
Wait,
of this land.
the thing?
The man,
Ah.
whatever you want to call it.
Hmm.
The man and his pet.
Okay, so that's what okay.
What do you
here-
mean by pet?
Pray
kind of-
that you never find out.
I'd say some kind of creature is probably something that helps him hunt.
Uh-oh.
Can you describe it by any chance?
It's like this creature made of steel with winding arms and clicking noises. It illuminates itself from the center.
No?
So, a construct?
Knowledge history?
Knowledge. Just give me a general. Yeah, knowledge history would work.
I actually have a +2 in knowledge history. I'm not proficient in it, but why not?
all of us
Something like
with
that sounds
knowledge
familiar.
history?
Wait a minute.
It's probably
Hey.
like some sort of automaton. You
Okay.
surmise. Merrick, you had sort of rudimentary sort of mechanisms on your plane, although nothing that's described as this
Like this advanced, like this.
Just advanced.
I don't think I would know what that is.
Wow.
Seren, you have no clue what he might be referring to.
Mhm.
He would have
Yeah.
21. Holy shnikey. Okay.
Yeah, I probably have no
So-
idea. I don't know.
But I
I've
presume
been traveling. I have been traveling for a
turned-
while, but I don't think I have.
So Merrick turns back to Edwin. I look at him and say, so I presume we are safe in here?
Safer,
For now.
but
That just...
we've just entered one of his
Okay.
games. The letter will explain everything. It's the only way out of here alive.
I go to the letter and I pick it up.
That's great.
So as you go to pick up the letter, off the table, you hear three of these three doors make a noise as they unlock.
And Kane goes right to the greatsword. Just Merrick goes like, "Oh, if we're gonna fight, it's go time."
And then after that, nothing else seems to happen.
Oh, this place is gonna just play with us. Would you like to play a game? No, I would not.
Open the letter, Medic. See what it says.
I'll do that. So I open it, and
It reads,
Oh,
"Hello, esteemed guests. You find yourself, willingly or otherwise, as a subject for a series of games. If you wish to pass, you must first surpass the test of wit, intellect, and observation. I bid thee good luck, and I hope to soon meet your acquaintance."
Huh.
huh.
The note is not signed.
Oh, this is not gonna be fun.
Well,
Yes.
let's be thankful we're with the best cop of run.
I walk up to the doors to see if any of them are named.
None of these doors are marked with
Okay.
with words. They seem to be marked with symbols. One with an eye, one with what seems to be a brain, and then one what seems to be a mouth.
With.
So okay, so
I
observation.
I just point out the symbols.
Yeah. So okay. So and I look back to the letter. So wit, intellect, observation. So we presume that the symbol of the eye is observation. Wit would have to be the mouth. Bill, you didn't pick up on it, I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. And then intellect would be the final one. So, what do we do with the question?
As Bill,
Mhm.
I will say, it sounds like we need to pass all three of these because none of them. It never says the word "or." So
Yeah, no, it's a pass all three, 100%.
I mean,
But-
like, it could be chapters for, like, one chapter is wit, one chapter is
It might be. I-
intellect, what, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Danny, you look like you had something to say.
My brain had like blipped.
Oh, I
as soon
hate
as you
that.
read the riddle, so I just came back and I don't know what's happening. I was
Oh,
just like,
Long
Long
story
story
short,
short, you're in an escape room.
yeah, we literally are.
I saw a letter and I was like, oh, I'm in Saw. Good.
Yeah, that's kind
Yeah,
of
pretty much.
escape room solve. Take your pick.
Okay. So you said there was 3 doors in front of us.
Yes, one's wit, one's intellect, one's observation.
Okay, like the letter says.
Yep.
Yes.
Because on the doors there are symbols.
Yeah, I'm assuming we have
That's
to
it.
pass all 3.
Yeah,
Do you
and
know
then there's
which doors-
looking
which
at the
doors
way
are-
the letter is worded. There's no question passing all 3 is. If we want out of here, we got to do all 3. There's
Yeah.
no
Okay.
other way.
Do we know which door is which?
we
Yes.
assume-
The symbols. We're presuming what the symbols that are on the doors match up with the letter. So like, there's an eye, like an actual
Mhm.
like a physical eye, not the letter.
Mhm.
For observation. That's what I'm presuming. Wit, I'm presuming would be the symbol of the mouth. And then intellect is the brain.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that sounds really good.
Which one do
That
you
is-
want to do first? Farah asks everybody.
That
I'm
is
not
a
about anything. I'm mainly good at hitting things.
I suppose I should probably explain.
Please
An
do.
explanation would be
Please do,
appreciated.
so we don't mess this up.
The Meister
That'd be
is
great.
a master of games. He enjoys outsmarting and humiliating his opponents, as he would describe. And he lists, and once you get Bonk into his domain, there are only two real ways of escape. You outsmart him in a
Or
hunt,
die.
or you outsmart him in a series of games. And
So I
I
presume
have never
you.
felt myself bold enough to come in here alone, but now that I have 4 more heads to put between myself, I suppose now is as good as gamble as ever.
So you.
Games.
Merrick
Just what I
saying
wanted to
Edwin,
play.
You tried to challenge him through beating him in a hunt.
It was not a willing challenge. It seems I have offended him in some sort of way.
He seems that type of person, from what I'm getting from this letter. He's
Pray that
arrogant.
we never have to meet him. Pray that
No,
we
no,
can
hold
Well-
on,
live our lives.
All we have to do is outsmart him. I'm sure with all of our brains together, it shouldn't be that hard.
You would think.
He can't outstart me. I got no brains.
I
Really, Calden? Really?
Really?
Speaking the truth.
used to work for him as a servant, a house cleaner, or whatever he used to refer to as, and
And you tried to escape, I presume.
I don't really know what I did to offend him.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm psychic connection with Serene, since I know she's an elf and she can see in the darkness. Calden says in a normal voice because he doesn't have an accent in his brain. Keep an eye on him. I do not trust this guy as far as I can throw him. This guy could be the Meister for all we know.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
I say he is saying it
can
to
I
you, Danny.
He's
insight
saying that to
check
you, Danny.
Edwin? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can perform an insight roll on Edwin.
I
Oh, yeah, I wanna do that.
I also want to do an insight roll on Calden as well, because that's weird that his brain voice doesn't match his real voice.
Oh
that,
no.
that looks weird.
Oh no.
Yeah, roll me just a general insight roll for both.
There's a
We
there's a
haven't
there's,
gotten a chance to
there's
talk.
some-
I haven't gotten a chance to
oh,
explain
no.
it.
There's some distrust in the group already. Uh-oh. We got drama.
No, not distrust. She's like,
I'm just messing. I'm not being serious.
no,
Calden's voice. Who is this?
no, I know who this is, but I'm like curious. Who are
Because
you?
he like
gonna
looked at you and he made
get
faces
good.
when he was talking in your mind.
You said insight.
Yep, just roll insight. Roll twice from what Jasper said.
Okay.
So
and then-
8.
One
And then
on
roll-
Edwin,
Yep, and then
and
roll one
then
more
the
time for
one
Calden.
on Calden. Calden looks at you, and then you hear this voice, and you're like,
Listeners, just a heads
"Who
up.
the heck are you?"
He just rolled an 8 and a 5.
Edwin seems very genuine in his delivery. And there is this air of the opposite of confidence in his voice.
Can I also roll for Edwin? Yeah?
Trepidation, that's the word.
Trepidation. Okay.
Do we
You
get
also
advantage?
seem to
You do
perceive the
not have
truth
advantage, unfortunately.
from him. He doesn't seem to be indicating any sort of lies toward you. And I mean, he is definitely seems to be holding back details, but you can't really find traces of bold
Deceit.
lies.
Yeah, bold lies, yeah.
Like,
That's
he's not going
fair.
to stab us in the back first thing he can get. From
Right,
what
because
we-
he
does appear to be
needs yeah,
unarmed.
he needs the same amount of help that we need to
Okay.
get out of here. So,
So we're all right. We're not going to get anywhere. We're not going to move forward from this room if we don't make a decision here.
So,
Yeah, I
where should we
recommend
go
we
first?
do we
You
all
want
do we all stick together and just go room by room, or do you want to separate into groups?
Never split the party. Rule 1 in D&D. Never split the party.
Okay, but like,
Rule 2 in D&D.
I mean, there are 5
Never
of you
split
in
the party.
3 rooms. You could just let like Calden go by himself, and let the rest of you take 2.
no, but I'm saying like Farrah doesn't know not to
No,
split the
no,
group.
no,
Come on
Yeah.
now.
That's not wrong, actually.
He's not,
It's
he's not wrong. You are an Echo Knight.
You
dude.
are 2 people. Yep.
This could be a good time to, if we do separate,
No.
this could be a good time for all of us to bond individually and then die.
No, I stand by rule. I stand by the sacred rule of D&D. Never and I mean never, split the party.
If you're going to give me a room by myself, please put me in the goddamn wit room.
So you have 3 doors, one on the north, one on the east, and then one on the south. The west
Okay.
is the entrance you came in through.
Yep.
Which one seems more difficult of the
Say
three?
we go wit first.
I have no objections.
Alright.
That would be the south room.
We should do the toughest room first because we are at
Well,
full and
we don't know.
toughest
That's the thing. We don't know what room's going to be the toughest, in all honesty.
I'm sure I could crack the case for investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm actually
Farrah
thinking that the
says,
hardest
with confidence.
I'm thinking the hardest room is going to actually be different for each of us. Like, Calden's gonna do miserably in the intelligence room, but I should be fine in wit and observation.
Same thing. Merrick is going to be great in intellect. Wit, not so much.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's go into wit first. I'm pretty wisdom-y.
So yeah, okay. So we'll do wisdom. I think that's fine.
Yeah, let's do wisdom.
All right,
Why
wisdom
not?
it is.
That would be the south door.
It's wit, not wisdom.
Yeah.
Wit, yes,
Sorry, did I
wit.
say wisdom?
Sorry.
Yes, my bad.
We
I
meant wit.
I'm sorry.
No, that was me. It's okay.
Just clarifying, that's all.
So who goes over to unlock the door?
Oh,
I
me,
want to
me.
leave that to the rogue.
Okay, Jen.
Where is it?
The south one.
Bottom
I
down here.
accidentally went in front of it. There we go. Yeah, right there.
So you go to undo the door, and it leads to this longish corridor.
Oh, I don't have the roll for that? Okay.
Nope, it's just a door. You try the handle, and it's unlocked.
Okay.
This door seems to be very one of the heavier doors, as it's made of this sort of like very fine, expensive sound.
Does
feeling
someone else?
wood.
Wait, I'll go first. Whatever. I'm
Massive-
ballsy.
oh,
I'm a
okay.
cop. I'm ballsy.
Can you see?
Yeah. Ish.
This room is also lit by torches covered in a clean marble floor.
Oh, cool. Then I'm going towards the back. Then fuck
I'm
y'all.
gonna close the letter.
Yeah, I don't really see anything as of yet.
What in the hell?
As soon as most of you walk in, Edwin follows behind Seren.
Calden follows behind Edwin. 'Cause I
And
know
at the
that-
other end, there is another door. This one made of a sort of it seems to be made of some sort of metal. The doorknob seems to be made of this sort of like metallic brassy material.
Is it locked?
No. As you try the doorknob, it also unlocks and opens into a much larger room.
Uh-oh, I gotta move. Hold on.
Hold on, I want to do one thing real quick. Since me and Sarah are standing next to each other, I tap her and I go, I'm sorry about the accent change, I'll explain that later.
Okay. She's just gonna look at him and go.
So in this
like,
room,
squint. And she's like, "Oh, it was you."
you see a table in the middle, much like you did in the earlier room. And on the far end, another one of those very complicated-looking doors.
Where I'm standing?
Right here. In front of Calden is a painting. It seems to be this very finely done, hyper photorealistic painting of a 3-headed beast, all faces pointing towards the doorway or towards the east.
So a chimera.
One of these hydras has 1 horn.
Hydra.
One of the hydras has 2 horns. One of these hydra heads has 3 horns.
Well, I noticed that we have a table in the middle again with an envelope.
To get more knowledge about the
Sorry, Bill,
painting,
did you want to say something, dude? I didn't mean to cut you off.
would that be
I'm
a
gonna-
history check?
I was gonna say investigate the letter before we look at anything else.
Yeah. The painting, a history check might not be a bad idea on the painting too.
Sure. Give me a history check.
Oh god.
I think that wouldn't be a bad.
Or nature, whatever you please.
Ooh, wait, if it's a nature check, let me help.
I'm the same in either
I
order,
can
but
do history and
I got an
Yeah, I
8.
can do
I'm not
nature
proficient
really
in
well.
it.
I have history and nature. I'm not proficient, but I have a +2.
So, Farah, you've heard of these creatures, although
Mhm.
you've only heard them described.
Well-
of. They seem to be these sort of serpent or lizard-like creatures that act with multiple minds but one body. Seren, you've encountered other references to Hydra creatures, as your home plane has a few of them as well. There's something to watch out for. They're dangerous, ferocious beasts that lie on the huger side. They're known to, when you decapitate one head, they split into more heads. Thus, defeating them becomes a more insurmountable task the more you try to fight it.
Mm-hmm. How have our hunters taken them down before?
usually with brute force or avoidance. Most of the time, they just try to avoid them.
Makes sense.
Mhm. With brute force, as in like stabbing them through the body and not the heads, or
You've got to obliterate them.
okay.
Like nothing can be left behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes
so
sense.
We just can't cut off the head.
Merrick, as usual, sees the envelope. Oh,
As
listen
you walk
up.
over to the table, there is a bowl with 3 keys in them. They seem
Okay.
relatively thin. One of the keys has 1 notch. One of the keys has 2 notches. One of the keys has 3 notches.
Okay. So we got 3 keys. All right, listening. What does the letter say?
Welcome, guests. You find yourself in the Chamber of Wit. Before you are 3 keys, however, only 1 lock and 1 door. I hope those among you can muster the mindfulness to surpass this trial.
Okay. So we have 3 keys. One key will unlock the door. The other 2 are duds. Go ahead, Bill.
I think I already know the solution.
Well,
Get that out,
damn.
Bill does, but I don't. But Calden wouldn't.
I was like, yeah. Hang on.
There are 3 so Jasper, Calden looks at the painting and notices the order of the horns as they're going from right to left.
So the one on the left has 1 horn, the one in the center has 3 horns, and the one on the right has 2 horns.
Okay.
Stack the keys together in that formation. 1 notch, 3 notches, 2 notches. Put that together. Unlock the door.
All right. Does Calden say that to Merrick, or we're
Calden-
metagaming? We will do this in metagaming if we don't do this right.
Calden goes,
Well, wait,
No,
where's the
looking
lock?
at the-
Where's the lock of the door?
I believe it's probably going to tie up.
Oh,
with the
can we investigate to see if we get any hints by looking at the door?
I mean, that is an option. Do investigation.
And
Danny, go ahead.
may I do an investigation on the statues?
On the painting, or you mean?
Oh, I thought you said there's statues of hydras.
No,
a
it's not
painting
that.
of
It's the
hydras.
painting.
I'm gonna investigate. Is it an investigation roll?
Yes.
Oh, I get one really awful.
So, in form, this door seems pretty much identical to the one you saw outside, though it is a smaller variant of it.
And I'm assuming it's locked.
You try to push the door, and it does not give.
I don't see anything. I'm like, oh, beautiful colors.
The painting is a oil painting on canvas. It seems to be well kept and maintained, much like everything else in this
Yeah,
room.
I think I see. I
Interesting.
might think see where you're going with this. Go ahead.
I'm trying to think of how Calden would be able to figure this out himself, and he goes, the arrangements of the horns are kind of off, aren't they? As he looks at the painting.
Yeah, and that's
And
like,
they're all looking at the door.
Can I look at behind the painting?
There is nothing behind the painting.
okay. Jasper, I go
Bad
to
idea, though.
investigate the painting, not the hydra, but just the painting, and I'm looking like to see if there's anything, like any indents, like any keyhole, stuff like that.
Make me an investigation check.
We'll do. That's a 20.
You look around the painting, and as Soren pulls back the painting, you find out that it's not exactly attached to the wall except by like 1 pin you would surmount. The painting itself, the actual landscape beyond the Hydra, seems to be this sort of coastal, very oceanic landscape, as this thing seems to be approaching from the sea
Okay.
and headed towards the door.
Is there anything about of note in the room? Anything else?
No. This room seems very barren except for the keys, the bowl, the table, and the painting.
And then Merrick looks to Farah and Saren. Did you see
Actually-
anything on the door? Like,
Actually,
was there any
what?
keyholes? Anything?
Merrick, as you turn to like look towards the rest of the room, you find 3 places, 3 of these tiles, which seem to be a bit different than the rest of them. They seem to be slightly depressed, maybe like by half an inch or maybe like half a centimeter.
Can I investigate the tile over here?
I'd say Merrick would share that info with the group, like looking at like, wait,
Would that
Yeah,
be an
no.
investigation roll?
Yes. You had a question, Will?
Yeah, I just feel dumb. That's all.
I rolled
That
a
was-
16
that was
to investigate one of the tiles where you said.
You go up to one of the tiles and you kneel down. And that's when you get to see that there's like a small sort of gap, maybe like a hair's width between the rest of the room and this tile.
Does anything happen when I
n-
press on it?
It seems to depress slightly a bit, as if it's a bit springy.
Huh. I relay that to the group.
Okay. So here, this helps out. So Merrick's looking at the members' envelope.
Anything when
You
I
have the
do
3
if we
keys.
like knock on it, or like?
No, it seems hollow
Okay.
if you knock on it,
Okay.
like rock, and then there's a space beneath it.
Ah.
3 key. Okay. Left, center, right. I think I got it. So I will go. I'm going to go to the one that Saren's at, because I believe it said it was this one right here, where she's standing on.
Am I standing on it?
I think you
Yes.
I freeze. I'm like, oh no.
are. I just move over America's and Saren, and it says like, if you would please just step aside.
I'm
Oh,
afraid of
He
Maybe
said
maybe
it
we-
pointedly.
I
He
step
he
off
may
of
play
it.
monsters, but he is a gentleman.
maybe we align the keys adjacent to
Wait,
That's what I'm
the
thinking.
head of the hydras on the tiles.
I'm
So, Danny,
confused. Are they
take that-
hydras? Are they ones that actually like push in? Like, is it going to be like a trap?
I don't think so.
Okay. She's
Well, I
just
think
worried
you-
she's going to blow up if she steps off of this plate.
No. It's not a trap.
Okay.
She'll
I'm gonna
be
step
fine.
aside,
Thank you. Okay.
and then I blow
So,
up.
okay. So real quick before I move on with this, here's my train of thought.
Mhm.
These 3 tiles are out of place. We have 3 Hydra heads, 3 keys. You got the left, the center, and the right. So I'm thinking in that order: left, center, right.
So
Unfortunately, you're not able to find a space where a key would go in any of these tiles.
But they do press down, correct?
Slightly, yes. There is a bit of give, but if you apply any more force, it seems to be there's a stopping point about another half-inch down.
I wonder if we have to press all 3.
At the same time, or
Same
step on them in order.
That could also be a thing. So I'm thinking. So if it's a left, then it'll be left, right, center. Because we do 1, 2, 3 in that order. You do left, right, center. If you do left, center, right, it's 1, 3, 2.
Tell me when to step, and I will do it.
Calden takes position
Same.
on plate 3.
No,
Okay,
I'm already there. I'm already on one of them.
Yeah, Shannon, you're on that one.
Oh,
I'm thinking there's 3 of them, remember?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
there a way we can hold on? Okay. So which one is this one?
That would be plate 1.
I'm counting
would
as
be-
plate 1.
That would be plate 1. Okay. give me-
Calden is on plate 3.
Three,
as
and
what
I'm on 2.
considering it. And yeah, Farrah's on 2. So on my mark, just try and press down on both of all 3 of them at the same time. So
Okay.
and that's what Merrick is saying in the thing. So
Okay. So first,
Yep.
so
So-
first I step on.
no. So basically, everyone steps off, and then at the same time, everyone steps on. So 3, 2, 1, step on.
So as you guys start orchestrating the plan, your companion here just kind of like looks at you and is like, "Oh, good idea. I didn't think of that."
Okay, so
Does anything happen?
does anything happen?
As you step on all 3 of these plates, there is a slight like depression noise of all 3 plates going down slightly,
Okay.
but the room seems dormant otherwise.
Yeah, I think we have to do it in order. I don't think we can do it all at the same time. Otherwise, what's the point?
And yeah, that might be a.
So
But hey,
let's try it in order.
Try and
Yeah,
error.
it's good to try it. It's good to try. Okay.
So I still. So
So what order?
I think it's supposed to be 1, then 2, then 3. So Saren, Farrah,
Okay, everybody's all
called it.
right. Perfect. Everyone step off, and I'll go 1, and then
Yep. So
1, 2.
everything sets off. So Saren, there's go ahead, step on,
Okay, step
Mhm.
on.
and then step off.
Okay, step off.
Farrah,
Okay.
step on, step off, and then Calden, step on, yep, and then step off. Anything.
The room is equally dormant.
It
At this
has to
point,
be-
Edwin kind of raises a finger and he says, "But what about the keys in the bowl?"
Anything
I
underneath
have
the bowl?
the key. No, I have the keys in my hand. I have all 3 in my hand.
Do you think? What if we have to put in the because we see the keyholes, right, where they're
Well,
supposed
no,
to
there's
go?
no keyhole. There's gaps between the tiles and everything, but there's no actual keyhole itself.
I wonder if we just shove the keys.
Oh, where
I'm
so
gonna
easy.
turn into a spider. Or how
Okay.
big is the gap? How big is the gap between?
Not small enough for a spider.
Really?
It's pretty tight, like a hair's width.
Butterfly.
Like not even a sheet of paper could fit.
Turn
through.
into like an ant.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't.
Okay. Bill, you thinking of anything?
It would be what might be worth the squeeze.
Bill?
Okay, I'm gonna turn into an ant and I'm gonna crawl into do not step on. I'm gonna say do not step on me and
Yeah, we don't need to kill you.
Edwin seems remarkably unsurprised by this.
Bill, you thinking anything?
I'm gonna crawl under and look.
I have one idea.
Shoot, then. I'm not trying to take control of this.
We stand on the plates, which there's a couple things because the Hydra's horns are 1, 3, 2.
Right.
We have keys with 1, 2, and 3 notches. So
Correct.
the horns relate to the keys
Yes.
because of how. Again, this is Bill, not Calden. Because of how thin they are, and Calden has seen them, so he knows that they're extremely thin. I would say that these are probably the third the size of an actual key each.
So okay. So you're thinking
These 3 form into one key to unlock that door. And I think what we need to do is be standing on these plates to get because he said that there was a noise of all the plates depressing, which we don't hear when we step on the plates one at a time, correct?
You do hear them when you step on them one at a time.
Okay.
okay. So
That was a little bit on my. Okay.
What if we have to get on them in order and stand on them in order and have the keys in order? Oh wait, I can't. Never mind. I can't say anything. I am.
So the
well, out of character, you can still say stuff.
Well, what if we have to stand on the plates in order, put the keys in order, and stand on the plates while putting the key through?
Yeah,
and
it could
turning
be
it?
both. I was thinking that, but I was
Jasper,
too
I got a
busy stuffing
question.
my mouth. So.
Yes.
Me.
Now you said Saren's at 1, I'm at 3, Farah's at 2. Is there anything on the floor to tell us those are 1, 3,
Yeah,
and
there's
2?
small
Did not
numbers.
think of that.
No, there is no markings that would describe a 1, 3, and 2 placement.
Okay, because realistically what we did last, sorry Danny, just give me one more second,
Yeah.
is we did Saren, Farah, Calden, right?
Yes.
Realistically what we should have did is we should have done Sarah, Calden, Farah.
You're thinking
Because
that.
that's the order of their horns.
It's because 1, 3, 2.
Yes. So can we just, for real quick, just to speed it up, can we just say we did that? We
Yeah.
do 1, 3, 2 and see what happens?
Well, we can't until I'm no longer an ant investigating under the thing, or else I'll get crushed.
So
Oh.
you're able to squeeze in between one of the gaps, and it is dark, but your feet land on something metal,
If I like
as if
walk
it's some
around
sort of
it,
mechanism.
Yeah. So okay. So there is a mechanism.
if I walk
can see-
around it, does any of them feel like keyholes?
It does feel like it feels like polished steel to you. It's kind of hard to like tread on as an ant.
That's
Through the
odd.
little traces of light that are able to leak in through, you get the glimpse of what seems to be some sort of armor.
Oh.
Huh.
Okay, I'm gonna go like I'm gonna crawl out. I'm gonna go.
Transform back.
I think these tiles are a bust. I think that if we get the answer incorrectly, armors are gonna spout up from below us and attack us.
It's possible.
And that would just keep traction with the flavor of his games, I suppose. Murder in all forms.
Okay.
Oh,
so
great! I love murder. I love solving murder. Not getting murdered though.
So we should put So whatever we do, we will have to be careful because there was armor underneath there. It was like a polished steel, so it sounds like it's very sturdy. And if there are 3 of them, then we're going to be attacked by 3 of them.
Do you think that armor is like some like metal creature type thing?
Well, describing what he was talking about earlier, these robot men. Yeah, whatever they are. I've never seen them myself, but
I'm just as lost as you, girl.
We've reached the 22-minute mark on this room, by the way.
Oh, no.
Success.
Okay, Calden walks over to Merrick. Can I see the keys?
Merrick hands the keys, no questions.
I stack them 1, 3, and 2. I walk over to the door. I go, "Everybody stand back."
And I'm gonna get ready. Like I'm gonna get ready.
Merrick draws his greatsword just in case.
I'm ready right next.
If it's that simple, I'm gonna be very, very pissed.
Puts the key in the door and he goes, "I just thought of this because that's how the horns are arranged." And then I turn the key in the lock.
So you insert the key, and it seems to be a very tight fit, but you're able to get it in, and then you give it a twist. And anyone standing on the platforms, you kind of like hike up a half inch as they seem to no longer be springy.
Uh-oh.
And then the door begins to turn.
I swear to God.
Jesus.
Solved it the instant we walked in this room.
Yep.
Yeah.
I overcomplicated it.
Hey, but we're smart thinking of other ways,
Wait,
okay?
no, so Jasper,
What makes me feel better?
Jasper, if I may ask 100% honesty, were the tiles like pushing down, like were they just red herrings?
Yes.
You fucker.
You mother.
You know what makes me feel
trucker.
better? This was the room I thought that made me think of Will.
Why?
I solved it immediately.
Yep.
Well.
It is the room of wit.
Surprise.
The simplest puzzles always seem to be the most taxing.
Us with a toddler's going, "Why won't the square go in?"
So it seems you're met with another corridor, a door to your left, a door to your right that seems to have another one of these sort of designs, although there are these 2 spokes in the center of it. One seems to be pulled back. On your right side, Merrick.
Wait,
Spokes.
is this the door we came from? We came in?
This is the door you came in,
Okay.
and this is the door that Merrick is in front of.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead.
So we do have to do all 3. Each one, 2 of them are going to unlock the spokes. The third one will give us a key.
So, okay, so the spokes we can get past. So, guess to the left. All right. That's where I'm at. All right, so.
Calden would be last to file out.
In this room, you see 3 large statues.
Oh, that does not.
Each of them seems to be walking forward with their palm outstretched.
That does not. No. I don't like that.
Farrah and
like that.
Saren, you guys would have to move ahead of Calden.
Okay.
Oh my God. Still on that puzzle. I am so annoyed that I overcomplicated it.
No, it's okay.
No, it's fine. It's getting the gears turning.
Tile idea, and then I had the crazy idea. I was like, "What if we're supposed to somehow open it and put the keys in, and the whole thing with the door is
It's like tuning an instrument. You're better to overtune than undertune.
Mm-hmm.
We overtuned, okay? You just gotta push it back, you know?
Jasper knew I would have solved that immediately. I can't. I'm so pissed off that
I didn't calculate immediately, but I calculated first.
Pretty quickly, yeah.
I was just
it took us 20 minutes, so even if you already solved it.
So I'm not even mad. Keep going.
All right.
What's the arrangement for horns? The keys going
Is everyone in the room?
Oh, no, hold on. Probably not me. Hold on.
Everyone's in the room.
Yeah,
I see Farrah unaccounted for.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I was talking to my mom.
Over here, the other one. The other way.
Oh, the other
The
one.
center.
Jesus, fuck. I fucking hate D20. Roll D20. Wait, where are we going?
This one, the cross section.
Oh.
Over
Well,
here, Jen.
I can't fucking see that.
There you go. So in this room are 3 statues, each of them relatively identical, and each of them are wearing sort of small crowns,
Okay.
Mhm.
As
also
per
made of
usual.
stone.
Yep, as per usual. You're out of the letter.
Still don't see Farah in the room.
Oh,
Oh,
here we
she's
go. Got a
here.
riddle.
No,
For
I'm
this
here.
room, a riddle. The king, a nobleman, fat with wealth, sired 3 children, and on his deathbed he would grant his riches to his favorite of his 3 descendants. The eldest child says, I am the favorite, for I am a knight, and I help defend father's great riches. The middle child claims, No, I am the favorite, for I work with the chefs and provide father with many treats. And the youngest child claims, You are both wrong. I am the favorite, for I have painted many great paintings to decorate the palace. Which child will earn the riches of the king? Which child is the favorite? In the center of the room there is another bowl, and inside it a single gold coin.
Alright, the king, a noble, fat, wealth, sired 3 children. Death. He would grant his riches to the favorite of 3.
So, Jasper, can you tell me the layout of the room? Is there anything on the walls, the floor, anything? I
Other
want
than-
minute details.
Other than the sconches, give me an investigation check.
I lay out to Calden would say, "Can everybody take a good look around and see what they find?"
Sure.
Sure.
I already got an idea.
That's an 18 on investigation. We got an 18, you got a 10.
Oh,
Hold
I
on, let me
mean,
roll.
Ladies, would you like to roll, ladies?
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
I was very intently reading it.
Oh, I'm doing the same.
Oh.
That's a crit fail. Oof, that's a 7.
Let's see. We said an insight.
Jasper? Oh, you're rolling for
Investigation.
Edwin. Okay.
Wait, you said investigation? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's investigation.
It's not fair as day, is it? I
fair as day.
literally
Two
have.
critical failures.
Too critical. It's okay. I also got
I literally have a plus
Seren
6.
and Farah, you hear this roll and you're just kind of like,
The girls are not having
neat. Edwin immediately points out, there are more of these tiles in the room, like the last one. And he starts you see him pressing down on one of them.
Can
I'm
I
not the
can I
older
investigate the statue
I
that
think
I'm
the tiles
closest
are-
to? Is there any
Part of your general
details?
investigation
the
check.
tiles or anything like the last one.
No, I want to
Okay.
investigate one of the statues.
So the statues, like I said, are all identical.
Oh,
Merrick
okay.
and Calden, you're able to discover that there is a small circular indentation in each palm.
So we have to put the coin in who we think is the right one. Wrong answer, we are probably going to get attacked. Right answer, we get out. Well, we move on.
Well, do we know which statue indicates which sun?
They all seem relatively identical. They are numbered 1, 2, and 3 on the pedestal.
Okay, so yeah, so
Hmm.
we in a nutshell, we know which one it is. So the eldest says they're the favorite because I am a knight and defend father's great riches.
2.
Middle claims, no, I am the favorite for I have worked with the chefs and provide father with many sweet treats. And the youngest claims you're both wrong, the favorite for I have painted.
No, but
many
why are the statues identical if there was 3 different suns?
Because they're identical sons. They look like their father.
siblings look alike. Like,
You have a question, Will?
The identical thing isn't a point to this. The thing is, Calden looks at the coin that's in the bowl. Does it have a symbol on it?
It has a symbol of a crown that seems to relatively match the head of each of the suns.
Okay. He puts it back down. Calden backtracks for a moment. He goes back to the room of Wit. He looks at the painting of the Hydra. The thing that was hanging on the wall. Is it a small circular indentation, or is there a small circular object anywhere on either painting? Because there was one behind the Hydra one as well, correct?
No, there was only the one Hydra painting.
Okay, it just looks like it's coming out of the safe. Is there a small indentation for the thing that's holding it onto the wall?
If you take the painting off the wall, it's quite large and cumbersome, takes a lot of your wingspan, but it seems to be held in place by a single spike, a hooked spike.
Hooked spike, okay.
It does say the King Nobleman is fat with his wealth. Maybe it's the middle child that provides sweet treats.
Maybe, but I don't think so.
Calden heads back to the room and he goes, "Sorry, my idea's out the window."
You said coming in. You said I'm gonna go back out into the hallway.
All right.
You said that when we were in the hallway, there was these like notches that were already drawn down.
Correct.
Oh no, on the pedestals of the statues, there are notches for 1, 2, and 3. The one on the top northern is 1, the one in the center is 2, the one on the far right is 3. The only similarities between this room and the previous are the torches and the fact that there are these indentated platforms.
Now, are these the paintings that the third youngest child painted?
Oh no, these are statues.
No.
Made of stone.
Oh, what are where are the paintings?
Oh no, there was no. Did I say paintings at some point?
Yeah, you did.
Oh no, yeah. In the riddle, I described that the youngest son painted many paintings to decorate the king's palace. But there is no reference to such things in this room.
Okay.
The plates that Edwin pointed out. It is Edwin, right? I'm not crazy.
Yes, Edwin.
Do they have symbols on them?
Unfortunately, no.
I think the plates are
Red herring.
Again.
I think they're with more soldiers for if we mess it up.
So the door that's on the opposite side of the room where Seren's standing, is that unlocked? Does that lead back to where we came from?
It is made of wood. So, based on your general knowledge of general direction, possibly? Probably.
I mean, we got a 33% chance of getting it right.
She's got you there. Just roll a die and try it.
I don't think so.
Might be fun. You just want to fight shit.
I mean, so?
Nailed these fuckers to the wall.
Can I investigate the table and the bowl? Is there a different option besides giving it to any of the 3 children?
So you pick up the coin, you pick up the bowl, and there seems to be this nice, like, blue tablecloth underneath it. You check under the tablecloth, and it seems to be just a typical wooden table.
So mad.
Can I pull the entire table one square to the left?
Yes. The table will move.
Okay. Can I look at the light
Can
fixture?
I do the tablecloth trick where I put the tablecloth underneath this stuff?
I mean, you could.
I'm kidding.
So the things
I
on the
wouldn't do
wall
anything.
seem to be the sort of... they seem to be torches that are held in place by wall hooks, or sconces is the correct term. And they are all alight with this sort of orange.
Look at you using the term sconces.
I play D&D. I use the term portcullis and firmaments and crenellations quite a bit. That's good. The last time I used the term crenellation instead of D&D to describe like castle and
Okay, so I will agree with Shannon for the most part that we only have a 33% chance to get this wrong, and I think I know which son it is.
Also, can I just say real fast, I feel like it's weird that the last 2 sentences are different. Which child will earn the wishes of the king? Which child is his favorite? I feel like you have to differentiate.
Differentiate.
Thank you.
Yes, that.
It said he would grant his riches to the favorite of the 3 descendants. So, one person is getting both.
Yeah.
I do understand where you're coming from with that.
Yeah.
I do
But
see
you're
where
right,
there
the
is a
first
missing
part-
comma
the
and it's
first part,
pissing me
yeah.
off.
No, because she's saying like, oh, we're actually supposed to pitch which child actually got his coin, but which one is his favorite. I think it's going to be the first one. The only thing we know about the king is that he's fat with wealth, and the only one who mentions wealth in their sentence is the eldest son, who says, I am his favorite, for I am a knight and help defend father's great riches. Besides that, none of the other two mentioned his money at all.
That's fair.
That's Will coming out and saying that.
Yeah.
I thought me and Saren thought that, but mostly because I know the idea is probably dumb because Saren also rolled a natural one, so she's like, he's said he's fat. Perhaps he likes sweets.
I'm like, neat paintings. Maybe it's that one.
Jasper, Calden walks over to one of the statues.
Yes.
He tries to remove the crown.
The crown seems to be molded into the same stone. It seems that it was sculpted from the same material. The crown seems to be a feature of the decoration of the creation of the statues.
Wait. I'm so sorry. Wait, you said that there was levers on the statues.
Oh no, I said there were indents in the palms.
Oh, okay.
Each of them are like holding out their palm, expecting something.
Okay.
Right.
Calden asks Edwin, "You got any ideas?"
This one was always the one that stumped me. I'm terrible with riddles. You can barely read his language.
I'm sorry. Did you say this one always stumped you?
Yes. But he points to the paper and he points to the word wealth and he's like, what does that one mean?
No, I mean, how could you have gotten... You said you didn't get past the last room.
I couldn't get past, and most of them, or any of them. I tried each three of them, and they all found them failing.
Well, what was the option that made you fail in this room? Do you remember?
I dared not try.
Wait, no. What I'm questioning for him is... He said he wasn't able to get past the last room. How was he able to get into
I'm going
this
to
room?
ask you a question here. I'm noticing...
Because we can come
typo?
through the front door.
As in
Sorry,
as in the room you were just in.
If
and
we had
past
gone through the
pretense.
observation
Sorry,
door,
I
we would have
cut off.
gotten in this room first.
Oh, I see. Okay.
He's speaking in past tense.
I
Jasper.
thought that... Okay.
Oh, sorry, Danny. Go ahead. Finish
It's
up.
okay.
Last room as in past tense, not as in final.
Okay.
I keep reading it. That's why I'm like, this has to be a typo. 'Cause
So
it
you've
says-
never been in this room before, Edwin?
I've been in this room, but I wasn't about to be wrong.
I gotcha.
I don't even... He gestures to your weapons. I couldn't even defend myself.
Okay.
So here's what I'm saying. Like, Jasper, did you make a typo in this? Because it says the king and noble in fat with twice.
Oh?
Yeah, fat with wealth.
Oh yeah, no, that is indeed a typo.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I was about to say,
Second
I'm making...
was a...
Yeah.
Here's the
I'll
only other
correct
thing
that real quick.
Here's the only other thing I could think of.
What are you thinking?
Reading the exact thing. Do you notice how 3 is in here differently twice? Sire, children, 3, the number, and then which of the 3 descendants
Right.
is spelled out 3.
Hmm.
So Will's puzzle solving brain says 1. Calden's puzzle solving brain says 3. You could always all stand back and I could try it myself.
I mean,
Oh, I'm not afraid to take a shot.
do you want to try the first one? I think it's the first one.
Let's get ready for these armors just in case.
We could put it to a vote. Which statue we try?
I agree
That's
with
fair.
one.
I think 1's gonna win it.
Vote for 3. I'm role playing Calden.
Saturn, your vote.
I will vote number 1.
Farah, your vote.
Number 1.
Edwin.
1.
No, Calden. We're outvoted.
Works for me.
I
Right.
grabbed the coin.
Wait,
And-
everyone get ready, and I'm gonna stand right next to the plate and wait with
Weapons
my
drawn, people.
Right. I can heal myself, and I can get out of trouble easier than you. Let me do it.
I'm
Okay.
going to
We're just gonna back up a little bit.
yeah, I'm going to prepare where'd it go? My spell list. Spell. I'm gonna prepare Shille. Just something small. and I'm ready to beat them with my staff if anyone comes out.
All right.
He's got the coin in hand. He goes, "Y'all ready? Let's do this." And he puts it in the indentation of number 1.
I'm gonna say it's number 2 for some reason.
So you place the coin in number 1, and the coin has enough weight to depress the indentation in the palms enough. Not enough that you can't get it out, but enough that it presses down, and it seems to make this sort of like locking noise. And as you do that, these 3 plates. Merrick, make a dexterity check.
Oh fuck. Uh-oh.
Or a dexterity save, I mean, not a dexterity check.
Sorry. Where all my saves? There they are. That's better. That is 10 times better.
So the floor below you springs up, and you are flung about 10 feet north. You were able to maintain your footing, but in your space lies one of these mechanical creatures.
Roll for initiative.
Oof.
It is.
It was
initiative
3, wasn't
time.
it?
Because I was ready
We'll
for it.
find out.
Because I was ready for it, can I get a whack round on it?
You can cast Shillelagh, yes.
Okay, I had already
Shillelagh?
cast Shillelagh before I did it. I was ready. Was ready.
It was 3, wasn't it?
This one.
Who knows? We'll have to find out after.
I want to know.
We're still not out of this puzzle, so when he's not going to just tell us.
I mean, we're past the point of getting it right.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Let's see, add turn for our friend Edwin here.
I will take a crit to go first.
Hold on.
Wait, where the fuck?
Make
did
sure
my
to click
thing
your
go?
token.
Already did. I know what to do.
What did I get?
Oh wait, how do I take a string with Shillelagh before the round starts?
There
Why
should
did
be
I
an
get?
item
Why
on
am I
your
rolling
list
so
called Shillelagh.
bad?
Edgy,
I
sometimes you
hate
get
it.
those
I
nights.
fucking hate tonight. I really do. I had a
Sometimes you
shitty day
get-
getting home. I'm rolling shitty. I'm running on 4 hours of sleep. Not a vibe, people. Not a vibe.
Not a vibe.
Definitely not a vibe.
Okay, I'm going to now roll for
Let
initiative.
me just replace.
That probably did
these.
not hit. Initiative.
Let's see, when will they go? A 17.
Message us, we were able to see that.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm going to change that right now.
Merrick, look at that natural 20.
I don't know why enemies don't just default to regular. So let me just put the initiative in order. Merrick, you're up first. You are not prone, but you are 10 feet away from the nearest target. Or 5 feet away from it. Edwin rolled, as I expected him to.
Oh,
Thank
Edwin.
you for keeping up the hype.
Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to go for the one right here.
Alright, roll to hit.
I do not have my Rights of Dawn activated just yet, so I got to take that off. Oh, that's not good.
So you're able to swing into this thing, but you're not able to find purchase as it uses its bladed arm to like parry your strike.
Okay. Do I not get advantage because Danny's right there?
She's not on the right side.
Fair point.
Uh,
I missed.
Danny, did you ever make your Shillelagh attack?
I did. I rolled a 11, so I think I missed.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's good. They're beefy. Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna roll again, and I'm going to hit it with my. I'm gonna. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast. Oh, because I am at close range with it, my spells are at disadvantage, right?
Your range spells, yes.
Okay. So I'm going to look at my shoulder, over my shoulder to Edwin and tell him and say, back up. And I'm going to swerve around. That way I'm right here on the other side. That way
You'll have advantage.
I have advantage. And I'm going to hit him with my Shillelagh Chalet again.
All right, roll an attack with advantage. Keep in mind how you did it the first time.
Yeah, okay. It's this one right here. I'll get it right one day, guys. There we go.
All right, roll again.
And roll again? Okay. Oh, because I have advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
See if you crit.
I
All right,
do
you'll
not-
hit with an 18.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Ooh!
7 as you clock this thing in the side. You jam your staff into one of the sides. You see a couple of gears go make this sort of like violent like ticking noise, but you're pulling your staff out in time, but you seem to have done some damage. Jolts and jerks in this sort of like inhuman way.
Call something you said there, Jasper.
Oh, also, I think I did 10 points of damage. Not 7. I rolled a 7.
Oh, yeah, 10.
Yay!
I don't know where I got the 7 from.
I rolled a 7. And then I
Okay.
get plus 3.
Alright. That brings it to them. The armor's going to twist the upper part of its body towards you, Seren,
Oh no.
and then it's going to make a stab attack.
Ooh.
Oh no.
19 will unfortunately hit.
Oh yeah.
At least it wasn't a crit.
It'll deal you 4 slashing damage as it like slices into your side.
Okay, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
That could have been way worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have crit.
Okay, I bonked him really hard.
The next one's going to move within range of Calden. So he's up against the statue.
Come on, big
And
guy. Let's see what
going
you got.
to slash into you. 6.
Nope.
And then the last one's gonna go straight for Farah. Oh wait, Farah's not even here. Oh no, I'll just wait. I'll have to wait.
Your character sheet, though, can't you?
Yeah, I can only attack.
Yeah.
I'd have to wait for her to like... I missed anyway, never mind. Calden!
Yeah.
He's gonna punch it?
Yeah.
With a rapier?
Yeah.
Alright, roll an attack. A 12, your rapier glances up the side of it, bending slightly as it makes this sort of spark. And now we have to wait because it's Farah's turn. I'll let Edwin move into the corner. He'll take the dodge
bonus-
action.
As my bonus action, okay,
Yeah?
so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move to here. So I would have gone there, and then there.
Yep.
Back. And I'll summon my echo on the
Slap
other
it
side
down.
of him. Yep.
Boop.
Thank you.
Alright,
Give me my summon
it'll be
damage
Farah's
first.
turn up next, but we'll see what she does when she gets back.
Alright, guys.
What do you
Great
think of the
overview.
dungeon so far?
This one has me stumped. I hate riddles so fucking much.
I want to say Calden solved this one, not Will, because I know he did. I picked
You
up
think
on
Calden
everyone.
solved this one?
I think Calden solved this one.
What do you think about?
Well, 3's written twice, but it's once it's written differently.
Mhm.
I'm thinking there's 2.
Well, so one of the things that was brought up that Danny brought up is she said that he's fat. It's got to be the second child. It just says that he's fat with wealth,
True.
not that the king himself is fat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Honestly,
I'm coming, I'm sorry.
what,
Farah,
like,
it is your move.
what I'm wondering, and like, what kind of Seren was wondering in the back of her brain, but we couldn't find
What
any
I was-
evidence of it. Why she doesn't suggest it is that none of them would get any of the wealth because he's fat on his own wealth.
Seren got hit. Calden got missed. Calden moved. Calden missed. And now it is your move that this thing runs towards you and missed.
So I'm gonna attack this fucker. Sorry.
Okie dokie, you have sneak attack,
I do? Lit.
but not advantage.
Oh, do I just
Whenever
check
you-
it when I, okay, yeah.
I'm assembling this list real quick.
that's 20.
20 will hit. Roll soul knife damage.
With sneak attack.
Ooh.
Bloody hell. That's an 18.
Lit.
Not
You
bad.
stab into this thing with your construct knife, and you rend out some piece of steel, striking into it, dealing 18 damage.
Damn.
This thing does not seem very happy, as it's kind of like gears started like popping out, and it's making like very hazardous clicking noises.
Now I do my off soul
All right,
knife.
go ahead.
Do I still get sneak attack with that?
No, it's a once per turn.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm just asking.
That will not hit.
It will not hit.
Oh well. Well, I tried.
That's bad when you roll an 8 and an 8. Means you 3 twice.
Yeah.
Edwin's going to move to the corner of the room, and he's going to start taking the dodge action.
Mm-hmm.
Mark, your move.
Bonus action.
I had to get more
Crimson
beer, and then
right.
my mom distracted me. So
Ignite the sword.
Right of flame.
Right of flame. All right. Let's see what you can do. You have advantage from Soren.
Yep.
I swear to
Give me
God,
one second.
Mama.
I'll,
You also have advantage on Calden, but that's not worth noting.
Or is
Give
it?
me a second. I gotta roll a d4.
I mean, he declares you an enemy all of a sudden.
4. Bop. Oh, is that in the command? What's the command for rolling a d4 again? Can't remember.
Exclamation. Wait,
No, it's
is it-
slash R.
Slash R space. Then the thing.
Nice. 1 damage. That does play factors for him. Then right. All right. So right of flame is active now.
Hey.
All right. Come on. Somebody says whack.
19 will hit.
That will do.
Roll damage. 8.
8.
As you start, you stab your great axe in, and you use the right to ignite part of the metal. It starts melting part of the gears and making them fall out of alignment. That brings it back
Nice.
to the top to Seren. What's the mood? What's the vibe?
How's the one in front of me looking? Like unbothered?
It's
It's melting.
not great. Not great.
It's melting.
Okay, I'm gonna beat the shit out of it again. What shall I?
You love Shillelagh.
It's really good, man.
It's a good spell.
I mean, you do what you do.
A 16 will hit.
Yes. Okay.
You had advantage. You want to see if you crit?
Oh yes. I keep forgetting. I
all you have advantage.
Remind me of
Always roll
damage.
twice.
Let's see.
And so says.
Oh, 60 twice.
Yeah.
It was like you're hitting, all right.
Yeah, you're definitely hitting.
Oh, another 10 damage.
Along with the melting of the gears and along with like your strike from previous, you're able to like swing cleanly through this thing as it falls to pieces on its side.
Can I like baseball bat it special and just like
It slams into
take
the
off its
door
head and just
and it clatters to the floor.
Well, that's one down.
The one against Calden is going to go. That'll hit.
Which one is he swinging at?
The UU.
Okay, what did you roll?
He rolled a 17.
The real
Not hit
you,
me.
not the shadow
I
you.
had AC 18.
wow.
I had to ask.
Calden?
Well, now I'm gonna ping pong him off myself.
I mean, you could.
I get to swing with advantage here.
You do.
And depending upon if I hit and do a decent amount of damage, he doesn't die, I might unleash incarnation.
Save it.
I get 3.
True, but still, we don't know. We don't know what we're going
There's
to
a chance that if we like mess up again, that 3 more will emerge. Like who knows if he has like an
I'm
endless
gonna unleash
reloading
incarnation.
system.
I want to do
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
A 22 will hit.
My echo just decks the hell out of this guy.
It is able to dodge it at your strike, but the Echo is able to catch it, dealing 9 damage.
Nice.
You have 2 more uses of Unleash on Incarnation, and this thing is ready to take you. Farah, your move.
Oh, sorry. My cat is distracting me, and I'm
At the
holding
top of the order, I'm going to need to go do a thing.
I'm
real
holding
quick.
my mic cord so she doesn't unplug it again. Because that happened last time.
Farah, reposition yourself.
I know. Where?
Flanking, probably.
Oh, yes. I know, Mama. I'm a little busy. Hold on. Sorry. I have snack attack.
Yep.
Oh, yes,
That'll hit.
baby.
Roll me some soul knife damage. So with this next strike, you got a really good hit on the first
13.
hit. This one just complements it really well as you're able to take this thing down with another one of your strikes.
Did it die?
It is dead.
Yes.
Edwin's going to stay where he is and use the dodge action again. I will be right back.
Hello, Mama. Come here, baby.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
Hitting the thing that I'm fighting.
With a giant flaming sword.
What?
I like the idea of Calden ping-ponging
I might
something
have
off
to
of
kick you
himself.
out, Mama. I know.
It's like that. It's like that one scene from Rick and Morty where Summer and Rick were like really fucking buff and beat the shit out of like some skinheads and a dog abuser and the Satan.
I was thinking Scott Pilgrim versus the World when they're fighting Gideon at the end, and it's Scott and Knives just swapping the guy back and forth between them. Because
You know
I
what's
imagine that
really funny is I've
Calden's
never
fighting is
seen
not
that.
graceful.
I've never seen Scott Pilgrim. I feel like I should. I just never have.
You
The
should.
audience out there, it's a very solid movie if you appreciate Edgar Wright's directing. He's a very good director. He does very niche films, but I appreciate
You're
Scott
not
Pilgrim.
my baby. You can be one of my babies. Hi, baby. Guess who came to join the party, Shan?
Who?
It's Basil, the edible one.
Oh.
Come here, you thing. This one, the edible one.
Aww.
Bite-sized. Are you bite-sized?
Huh, I did not know that. I was pretty sure. I wanted to double check it. He has directed both Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead,
I love Hot Fuzz.
but he also directed Baby Driver.
Did he?
Yes. so
I am
yeah.
back. Malik, would you like to do a thing?
Yes, I would.
Well, Kevin, do a thing.
There we go.
All right, advantage. The 16 will hit.
Don't you
Give me some
dare.
damage.
That is 13.
13. How do you want to do this?
Surprise me.
So, once again, you're able to come around Calden's shoulder, swinging wide from behind his back, carrying the momentum around you as you do this really wide arc, barely missing Calden's echo as you cleave this thing in twain.
Nice.
And with that, the last one is down, and combat will resolve. Or as they say in the Magic
Yay.
business, that's the stack.
Oh God.
That's the stack.
Juices.
That's what I think that's gonna have them start ending combat. That's the stack.
And that's
And in
the step.
response,
I have
All right.
if we
So,
want to use our reactions, do we have to say in response?
In response.
Yes, I would prefer you did.
Oh my god.
Edwin's just kind of like crouched over in the corner, and once the sound of combat stops, he kind of like looks around at all of you, see if it's safe, before he like tentatively stands up and says, "Let's try to be like at the right one next time."
wasn't number one.
It was not the eldest son.
Well, we
Calden,
tried.
do we want to take your guess? I think it might be number two, but
I want to
Let's
try
do it
number
in-
3.
Yeah, let's try number 3.
three.
Let's try
Pick number
first.
3, my lord.
Number 3. I mean, right now we have a 50-50 chance.
I look at my echo, and I say, "Guard him," and I point to Edwin. Stay near the purple ghost. It'll make a lot more sense later on.
I'm gonna
Alright.
stand right in
all
front
right,
of.
all right.
I'm gonna
Let's
stand
focus.
right in front of the plate, not on it, but right in front of it, and have my stick ready again, just in case.
Just a shillelagh something.
Yep, I have. Yeah, wait, hold on. I'm gonna have my
Forgot.
shillelagh ready. Let me click it.
Calden takes the coin out of 1.
Okay, I'm ready a shillelagh.
All right.
He walks over to statue number 3, and he goes, "God, I hope I'm right. It'd be the first time I'm right for anything." And he drops the coin to number 3. And then immediately takes a battle pose.
So the coin depresses. The very similar ritual happens, and unfortunately, I'm gonna need Merrick to make another dexterity saving
Oh
throw.
no.
I knew it! David on the plane again!
No.
Every time.
Wait, why does
I-
he get the wealth? Because he keeps the king fat?
Huh?
No one gets it.
We have to go through all three of them. None of them get it.
I'll explain afterwards.
No,
Maybe he just
Colden,
wants to
you
keep
were
the wealth
launched
for
into
himself.
the wall.
Wait, Calden or Merrick?
I'm sorry, Merrick. Sorry. You were launched into the wall, but you're able to keep your battle post, taking no damage. Did you ever ignite your right?
Unignited?
Or what's the word? What's the word for put something out?
Did I extinguish?
Yeah, extinguish.
Put out your
No.
Here we go again.
He would have had no reason to.
Oh my lord.
Night.
None of them get it. None.
Was I
I
right?
get away.
Was I right?
Oh, my head.
Evan, right for the first time, she just couldn't figure out how to make it work.
God, these things roll trash for initiative.
Ruh-roh.
Hold on.
That's a 5 for initiative for me. Not good. Not good.
No bueno. Let's see if we do
Not
this
good.
thing better. Oh no.
Oh wait, I was ready specifically for this one right here. I'm gonna swing
roll
my
an attack.
shillelagh.
That's not terrible.
Let me swing my shillelagh.
Well, your boy ain't going first. That's a 21 to hit.
Battle him number 2.
DM. Here's my 21 hit.
21 hits.
I'm gonna hit it with shillelagh again.
Who are you missing in the initiative order?
We're actually,
Yeah,
we
me.
are
I
actually
was
missing
waiting. I was waiting to get my shillelagh all
God
going.
damn it, Edwin. Can you roll anything else other than a 6? Come on, guy.
Just
Oh,
make
I rolled a
sure.
5 for my initiative. I was
Yo,
ready
girl.
for that one, and that was it.
I feel your pain on that one, Danny.
So, Colden, you're first this time.
Nope.
Yeah.
Hey.
I position myself here because I know Farrah's going to come up and I want to give her advantage
Okay.
because I've already learned her fighting style by this point.
She likes backstabs.
Yep.
Hopefully she
Yeah.
never does it to you. It'll suck.
Echo is going to move up to here to help out Merrick. Is the spot where the armor at, is that open or is the armor taking up the space?
That is open.
The Echo will take that space to assist him with advantage. God, Echo Knight's versatility is so nice. It's so nice.
It's like a familiar that can make a weapon attack.
Literally.
You're like a Pact of the Chain warlock, but like it looks like you.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it is.
And then Calden's gonna make an attack on the armor in front of him. No.
Roll an attack. These ones do seem notably different, as whereas the other ones only had one sword arm, these ones have 2.
Oh, they're getting more powerful each
Yep.
time.
Rapier will hit.
I was about to say, I assume a 19 hits though, right?
Absolutely.
4
They're gonna
damage.
get double attack on us and destroy all of us.
4 damage. Farah, Cutlass, you're
Oh
round.
shit! Hold on. 1 second. I'm fixing.
That's the one
my
I'm fighting.
mouse.
That's the one I'm fighting.
I know. Hold on.
By the way, my rolls have told me what feat I'm taking. Calden's just gonna become the tank.
What if, out of character, guys? What if actually, like, we're supposed to like put a coin in every single one of their hands because
Not
like,
able to,
all of
'cause-
those, all of those are forms of wealth, and he was fat on wealth, so he had all the wealth in the world, so he just gave all of them to every single one of his children. That's the world I want to live in.
Snake attack.
Snake attack.
Oh no. Hold on. Technical difficulties. I don't know how to work my thing. It's fine.
There we go.
I was gonna say the music stopped. Am I crazy?
No, you're not.
I was editing the playlist.
Oh, no.
9 will not hit, unfortunately. Neither will a 10, unfortunately.
Well,
This one
we're,
seems a bit more dodgy or imperceptive.
yeah, we're gonna still do the off-soul knife.
Okay,
Oh my god.
Same result. He's like, he like extends himself out to dodge between your still 2 knives. It's not a fun time.
Give you this position for you to miss.
1 attack against Colden.
I'm
Well,
working on my
21 hit.
aim. I'll get there, as I say.
What a
to
21
Colden.
hit. A 21 would hit God.
It's gonna be 4 slashing.
Who?
Take 4. 4 damage.
And then 1 attack against Farah.
Oh no, please don't kill me.
23.
What do you mean, what?
23 to hit.
Oh, okay.
And
That hits
7
me.
slashing damage against you.
Reaction.
Oh, I get a reaction?
No, I
Does
do.
she within 5 feet of you? Or does she have to be within 5 feet, or...
The person making the attack's gotta be within 5 feet.
Okay.
What do
You
I
know what?
do?
I'll
Does he
double
roll?
check that just to be safe. When a creature you can see hits a target other than you within 5 feet of you with an attack. Wait.
I think she has to be within 5 feet of you.
Yeah, she has to be within 5 feet. My apologies, never mind. I keep my reaction.
7 damage on
Oh,
Farah.
wait. I have this thing called cunning action?
That would be on your bonus action.
Oh, I can't do this as a... Oh, that's dumb.
Nope.
That is so dumb.
1 attack on Merrick. 16.
Just hits me. Oh my god.
Woo!
You AC 15.
Yep.
It's gonna be 8 slashing.
Oof. All right. Well, your boy's down to 16.
1 attack on the Echo. 7.
Hey,
Wait, where else?
a 7?
Yes.
A 7 does not hit. Jasper, real quick, just for clarification. The attack needs to exceed the AC, right?
Not match.
Match or exceed? Got it.
That's gonna be a hit against Saren.
Oh. What it hit me at?
A 20.
Ooh, okay, ow. Yeah.
5 slashing.
5 slashing? Okay.
Second attack against you. I'm just gonna tell you that's gonna be 6 slashing with a crit. As this thing really nails you. Edwin's gonna take the dodge action. Seren, you're up.
Let me see.
You took 10 damage last round.
Ow. Yeah, I'm going to...
Ride the video you're playing.
Okay,
It's gonna be your mic.
so,
This, I thought it was muted. My
am I
bad.
like the only one who looks like they're kind of hurting?
Merrick could be worse for wear. Merrick could be worse.
What's everyone's health at?
27.
You should be able to see their green bar percentages above their
I don't
heads.
see Merrick's
Weird.
because he goes into the darkness. And also it's a
Oof.
very light green against a very soft blue surface, so it's very hard for me to
Oh
see.
yeah, you guess you can't see Merrick's. His health bar is above his head.
I need to start dealing damage to this thing, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to...
Nobody is around to get burning hands.
I don't have burning hands. So... Oh wait, I can do this as a... I can do this as a bonus action. Okay, so yeah, no. What I'm gonna do is, for my action, I'm going to cast, I'm gonna shillelagh him again. Fuck this guy. Oh, I should actually
Actually, roll
do
the
it
hit to
correct
use the
way.
attack.
Yeah. I have to do that. That does not hit.
9 will not hit. You
Okay.
said you might have a bonus action?
Yes, for my bonus action, I'm going to cast a level. I'm going to cast my level 2. Wait, did we come in fully rested or no?
You were fully rested, yes.
Okay, why do I only have one? Okay, there we go. I'm going to for a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Spirit. And I'm going to. I have to do it within. Let me click it so you can read it because I'm a little confused by how it works. Cancel.
You conga line through it.
There we go. A space that is a 5-foot cube I can see within range. As the nature to the wounded appears in a space, and that is a 5.
Where would you like to put it?
So I have to put it directly on somebody. Do I?
Healing spirit. You call forth the nature spirit until. It's the range is 60 feet, but it is a 5-foot cube you can see within range, so you could cast it anywhere in the room.
Okay, but my question is, to heal somebody, to get it to heal somebody, do I have to put it directly on top of them?
They would have to pass through it somehow. So yes, that would work.
Okay, and you said that Merrick was the one that was the worst for wear?
Currently, you're the one who's worst for wear.
Okay, then I'm gonna put it directly on me then.
It looks like a flump. Ignore it. I just think that's a very friendly shape.
It is a very friendly shape.
It is.
It's going to look like a ferret. So a ferret, like a glowing ferret, just like apparates and like comes up and jumps on my shoulders and wraps around and just like boom boom healing effect.
Come on,
I
place
think it did 3 healing. I don't know how that works.
When does it come down with healing? Let's see. Until end of turn, when you creatures cause spirit to restore. Oh yeah. It will come down and do things. So you will regain 3.
Okay. Not the worst.
All right.
Okay, and that ends my turn.
Merrick, you're up. You're up against the wall.
Do not let the advantage I gave you go to waste.
No promises.
That's fair.
And
That'll hit.
wow.
Real good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Doesn't need no stinking
Good
advantage.
job.
22, take your pick.
Roll damage with the right.
That is 10.
Nice.
10 damage. Much like the last one, you're able to melt the metal alloy of this one as well, sticking it in the gears, striking for center of mass. You hit, you find purchase. It's a good time. Anything else for your round?
No, I don't think so, because I can do it as a bonus action, but I'm not going to. No, I'm good.
Alright, Calden.
Alright, I'm gonna do something real fun about this. I am going to tell... Calden looks at Feta and goes, watch this trick! I'm going to take the attack action right now, but I'm going to make it from my Echo's location.
Alright.
So, advantage, 3 pierce... Please don't.
Hit. 7 piercing. Added some piercing to the flames.
Really, over 17 damage didn't kill this thing?
Nope.
That's...
Alright.
They didn't
That's
do it last
unsettling.
time either.
Oh, that's...
You guys just dealt big damage last
The
round.
Echo's going to move there. And then... I'm swapping. And that's my bonus action. I kind of want to get next to Seren so I can start taking damage for her.
Alright, Farah, you're up.
Do I still get
Yes.
sneak attack even with Golden's Echo? Got it.
Calden's Echo counts as an ally. It is coded as friend.
Nice.
You also have advantage. That'll hit.
Yay.
Calden's the support fighter.
Apparently.
Really? Yeah.
That'll do for that.
18, baby.
Nice.
18.
Come on, that
Actually-
thing's gotta be dead.
It's dead.
So that's 35
Yes, I
Nice.
killed him.
Farah's kill count is now at, what, 2 or 3?
2.
Yeah,
2,
not
baby.
bad.
The baddest crap in
there we
Vryn,
go.
baby.
Calden has a higher kill count than Calden.
1 attack against Merrick.
Bring it.
Critical.
Shit. This is gonna hurt.
These
Earlier,
tin,
12
these tin
slashing.
cans have seen nothing, baby.
Your boy is in trouble.
Oh my god, you said 12?
I'm at 4 health.
1 attack against Calden. 6.
Hey, I'm a tank still.
1 attack against Farah. Or, sorry, Seren. Natural 1.
Oh, thank god. Oof.
1 attack against Calden. There we go. 19.
That actually hits me.
Really?
Come on, roll the damage. 7 slashing.
Mama's laying on my foot. Mama.
Okay.
Mommy.
Your boy might have to make a do or die move here.
Mm-hmm.
On my turn, I'm going to try to kill that.
Edwin's going to move to Merrick's side and use the help action. You'll have advantage on your next attack.
Perfect, because I'm using Great Weapon Master, taking the.
He kind of runs over and he goes, over here! Seren, it's your move.
Okay, what I'm going to do
going
is
for some big
I'm
damage.
going to for my bonus action. Can I do my bonus action first?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For my bonus action, I'm going to send my little healing weasel, and it's going to skitter right across the floor in between the legs of the knight and skitter up around you and lay around your neck, and it's going to heal you.
Good.
I did not know you could do that.
Yep, for my bonus action, I can move it,
That's crazy.
and that's
Which
I
means
don't
at the start of Merrick's next turn, he will heal a d6.
Okay.
at the start of his next turn.
Hey,
Okay,
any help is better than no help.
Yeah, and then I'm going to shillelagh this motherfucker again.
Go ahead.
Let's see.
You do not have advantage.
Or actually, how many times can I change into my forms a day?
You already used it once, so you've got one more, I believe. There should be a category in your character that says wild shapes.
Okay. Let's see, that wouldn't save when we did the long rest?
No, remember,
wait,
you
no,
already turned into a spider.
I turned into an ant. I forgot I have limited uses of these. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna hit it again. With
Alright,
my
roll normally. 24 will do it. Was that not a critical? Oh, you were one off.
Oh.
It'll do damage, though. 4 damage is more than no damage.
4 damage, then other damage.
Merrick, healing spirit trigger.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll. I have to roll it for you. It's exclamation point one.
/R
Oh, slash R 1d6
plus your wisdom modifier.
6 plus
Wait, no, it's just 1d6.
1d6, not plus my wisdom modifier.
Yeah, no. This hearing spell can hear a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. What is your wisdom modifier?
My wisdom modifier is, I believe, 3.
So you've got 2 more heals after this one.
2 more heals after this one. Well,
Yes.
I already healed myself. Does that mean I only have 1 heal left?
No, you've got 2 more.
Okay.
Counting yourself and Merrick's heal that he's about to get.
Okay.
Roll us a
one-
heal.
It's 1 plus your number of times.
I see. Okay. Oh, I'm
3
sorry. It's only
health.
3.
Let's get the 7 at least.
Alright. Merrick, your action, your bonus action, your movement. What you gonna do?
Do not use the -5. This thing has like 2 hit points left.
I'm
You
trying to
have-
guarantee kill it. If I'm gonna do
What
it,
is your
I have
strength
advantage.
modifier?
2.
Okay.
So it's a minus 3.
The thing that Shannon hit, by the way, put it at 21 with the 4 damage I did before. Meaning, any damage you roll on it kills it.
Have we done
Do
damage
not
this one already? I've done
Yes,
10.
you have. You hit it once.
Calden did. Calden's Echo hit it.
And you hit it once as well.
And you hit it.
So it's you're probably, if you hit, you're probably gonna kill it.
I'll find out.
13 will not do, or an 11 will not do it. Unfortunately, you just kind of go wide as it like skids its blades off your blade. Calden?
Calden uses his bonus action to. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. The Echo just moves here.
Yeah.
I am going to move myself here, so this
You have
way
advantage.
I can intercept. Either way, I can intercept for Seren or Merrick.
You're
My
correct.
Echo. I'm going to make an attack from my Echo's position
Roll an attack.
to get the advantage. Advantage right here. Take it down,
There's
boys.
a crit. Nice.
And we're done with that one.
Okay.
It takes 6 damage, you lock
Yes.
some gears, and it kind of bursts into pieces. Anything else for your move, Calden?
You want to come to the other side of this
no.
one? That way I have advantage next time I hit it.
I'm doing it for interception. Farah's down below, so she's
Okay.
gonna come up and take advantage on it.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
actually standing next to you to give you interception in case Farah doesn't kill it.
Farah.
So yeah, that's it for me.
Boop.
It's time for Farah to get a body count of 3 or something.
Yeah. Let's find out.
This one took a hit. It wasn't a very big hit, but it was a hit.
Mhm.
It's within. I think it's within her damage potential as a rogue. Roll the damage. Just roll the damage. Go ahead. Do it.
Really?
Fine. I didn't want to have this encounter go to another round anyway. Not like I care. Yeah, no, that's what? 19 plus 13. 32 damage.
Dropped me.
You're gonna drop this thing from full. That will be Dunzo. And that, again, is the stack.
That is the
now-
stack
now
of
that we're out
Farah
of-
kicking ass.
Now that we're out of
Hey,
Would you like to use 2 more pulses of Healing
Yeah.
Spirit? on-
yeah, the thing like nuzzles his cheeks and you feel the little whiskers and it like breathes more healing into you.
Alright, roll 2
can I
more
just-
d6.
Can I roll just 2d6?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I would be offended if you didn't.
Calden just looks at Echo and goes, "You're just stand out. It's been a long day already."
Farah with a body count of 3. It's fucking disgusting.
Take another
Are people more afraid of me now, or what?
And the Healing Spirit then...
Hey Merrick, you take 7 extra healing. And then the like with the nuzzle, the ferret just disappears into
The ferret made of
glitter.
starlight.
Yeah.
Cannon. The soul knives are psychic damage, right?
Yes.
That wouldn't have dropped me actually.
What?
She has an offhand attack.
Well, I mean, like I'm resistant to psychic damage. I would have taken half of that. I actually would have been fine.
I mean, imagine if she was using
Regular
physical knives.
knives.
There's nothing stopping her from using
No,
regular knives
Oh
on
yeah, I
you.
know. If she stabs me with a physical knife, I'm gonna feel the full thing.
She's like, against you, Calden, real knives. And you're like,
Got like a rusty butter knife, a rusty spork, and he's like, "Let's go, Colden." And you're like, "Oh."
She takes the spoon and just breaks it on the table. She just shits me.
Yeah.
Ow.
alright. So combat resolves.
I
You
like
have
pull
the
your ear, and
machine-
you're even afraid of that.
The room is strewn with machine parts.
Are we-
So
Are
is,
you ready for the last one, my
is it
friends?
two or are we missing something?
No. None of them get it.
I think at this point you all have proven sufficient at taking these things on. I couldn't see why it wouldn't be worth another, maybe a guess.
Calden and his echo each walk up to one, and he goes, "Medic, stand at the third. I got an idea."
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
What's
but
your
Sorry.
idea?
The echo takes the coin out because that's the one he's standing at.
I'm not getting launched again.
So Echo's standing.
Enough of this shit.
I prepare another shillelagh.
Uh, so Echo takes the coin, stands at number 2. I stand at number 1, and I go, "Medic, on the count of 3, just press down the indentation." I don't think any of them got it.
I would agree.
The Echo and Calden do it.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
So you and your Echo and Merrick try to press it down, but there's some sort of force forbidding you from doing it yourself.
Hmm.
Why don't you all put a coin in there? No,
We
there's
don't have a
no.
coin. There's only one.
Yeah,
What if we take our own personal coin?
yeah.
The coin can break apart into 3 coins, much like the key.
Oh, I swear to God.
So the Echo takes the coin out and tries to separate the coin into 3 separate coins.
Does not bend easily,
Oh thank God, I would have been so
Oh,
mad.
Thank
I'd have been
God.
pissed.
which is why that's not the answer.
Oh,
I would have been mad in your shoes. Honestly, I did consider, like, what if I just split the coin?
Calden
So-
looks at everyone and says, "The only one we haven't tried is 2."
round
Where's
3.
the other door?
The other door is on the other end.
What happens if I just try to open it?
This door on the back of the room?
Yeah.
The door behind you opens. And it reveals the room that you entered in on.
We never had to fight. None of them get it. We never had to put the coin in the hands. We could have just left the whole damn time.
No, I mean, this is the way you came in from originally.
Oh,
No,
were
we came in the
locked.
other way, didn't we?
Yeah, we came in this way.
No, that's the room we started in.
Are there
No.
any other doors in this room?
No, there are only two.
Real
The
quick,
door you entered from, and the door that leads to the spawn room.
that
Oh.
lock that had the spokes in it, did that have a circular indentation in it?
No.
Okay. Then it's gotta be 2.
Danny, try opening the door.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
Which door?
It's gotta be 2. He works with the chefs. He could have poisoned the other 2 and killed them both and just gotten the wealth for himself.
You think
So we're saying it was the fat one the entire time.
I was saying it was
Well,
2 from the beginning.
So, dude, there was a lot of clues, but observe who would have the possibility to be able to kill the other 2. I might not be the favorite, but if I'm the only one living, I get it.
Yeah.
The Echo that has the coin
Jasper.
getting it too.
Yeah?
What place?
Puts
I'm
it
writing
in-
a shillelagh.
You put the coin in, this one depresses like the other ones, and you hear a large clicking noise from the far room.
Oh, thank God. So the spoke is... Okay, cool.
The spoke is removed.
I was
Oh
right.
my
I can't
God.
believe I didn't think of that.
I was
He
right
could
the
have
whole
killed
time.
the other 2, so he
I was
didn't.
right the whole time. I
The
called
king
true.
was fat from wealth. But wealth means more than just gold. It means possessions,
And
items,
that-
and favor.
Merrick, you're going the wrong way.
Am I?
I mean, either way.
Oh, yeah, we could go that way. Sorry.
By the way, I want to point out that this was the Danny room, and she's the one who solved it first.
Yo, whoa, no, on recording. I said number 2.
Yeah, but she's the one who, like, explained her reasoning. And, like,
In the very beginning, when I was like, "Wouldn't it be
what
more
if he's
cute
just
if
fat
that-
because he likes sweets?
Okay, so let's move on to the third room. Figure we'll get the third room done for tonight and then call it.
Logic to mine, it wasn't right.
Yeah,
I'm holding a cat,
you
hold on.
had your room.
Yeah.
2. I
I'm
knew
holding a
2.
cat, hold on.
Alright, so you all want to move to the third room?
Calden just keeps his echo out. He's like,
Aye.
I'm gonna need someone to talk to.
Where
We
is
can
he?
go this way.
Where's the third room?
The third room is this way.
Oh, no.
Oh, it won't allow me to go in.
Oh, not yet. I have to open the door.
Don't you dare, Mama.
In this room.
Oh, no.
Jasper, I still can't get in.
Yeah, here, let me put you in there.
Oh, Jesus.
So in this room, in the center of the room, there are 3 levers. They seem to rotate around. They seem to be locked to this gear and a spoke, and the spoke seems to rotate around. That's the apparent
Oh, there it
mechanism.
is.
On the far wall, right here, there is a dial counter that seems to rotate. There is the number 22 listed there, with a third slot on the far left, on the left side of the 22.
I'm offended.
Why?
This is the Ryan room, the previous room was the Danny room, and the first one was the Will room. There's no room for me.
You had the combat.
You really did give me combat, and you went ham, girl.
The puzzle, the intellect puzzles for Ryan, the observation room for Shannon, the wit room is for Will, and the combat's for Shannon.
Yeah, you said Janet.
You
twice.
said Shannon twice.
Oops.
I'm not
Yeah, they did.
Danny.
I know what you meant. Regardless.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That's rude.
you.
I just don't
roll.
think about fight. I just don't think
Jasper?
about solving. I just fight. Got it.
What does the envelope say?
All right, this envelope, the last
I
one.
just want to see the envelope. That's all.
Rude.
I know you want to say. You got something to say.
Let's see if you have the mind to impress me. This room holds a dial and 3 levers. Your goal: use the levers and find the solution and solve the equation.
Oh, no.
Best of luck. It's math.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit
So
down.
no, you literally want. You had something to say.
I marked the 3 depressed panels in this room.
You're not able to find any.
Oh.
Can I check the walls?
Oh, I checked the room for traps.
Make me an
Yeah.
investigation check.
Oh, I want
I
to
re-
roll. Me.
I'm gonna rephrase that. My echo checks the room for traps.
That's a correct fail. I don't see nothing.
You're just kind of like reading the letter.
Yeah.
Edwin walks in and he's just kind of like,
There you go, Bill. Damn.
22.
So- you check the room for traps.
Shannon
The
did
only
that.
thing you're able to
Okay.
find... Oh, Shannon and Colden.
Yeah.
You check the room for traps. You're not able to find anything in the room besides the usual suspects of the puzzle itself, the table, the letter. And you see right below the large dial with the 22 on it is a smaller dial marked at 10.
Okay.
This room, dial, and 3 levers.
Jasper, I'm gonna talk this out so I can explain it, so that I understand it.
I think I see where. Okay.
We have,
Use
we
the
have a dial.
level.
Yeah.
We have a
Lever.
dial. It's just marked 22 at the top, or it's like numbered 1 to 22.
It is marked blank 22.
Okay.
So is this like an X plus something equals Y?
Probably. He probably made this like a math equation because I'm.
Yeah, like everyone pull out their formula sheets we all had how many did in high school.
You have
Oh
3
no,
levers in the
I'm gonna
room.
cry.
You've got the left lever, the center
Yep.
lever, and the
And the
right lever.
blank. And
Blank?
the dial underneath is blank
No, it is just 1 0.
1 0.
Okay, so make sure I'm seeing this right, and Bill, you probably are right. So the top one is
22.
Top dial, bottom dial.
so yeah, it's 202. Am I
It's
understanding?
more like it's more of a Rolodex system, but you got the idea.
Oh,
Like the
turning
numbers
horizontal.
rotate around like a wheel.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I at least have an
Like a
idea what
safe.
that-
Like a.
Yeah, like a safe.
So there is a specific. There's a combination. That's
Can
kind
I
of what I'm getting
do
at.
an investigation check on the dial to get like an indication of like the clicks or the
You walk up to
formation
it. It
of
seems
it?
to be made of a sort of metal with printed words embossed on the surface. There are 3 of these. They seem to three styles on top seem to spin independently upon investigation. The lower one seems to also do the same thing.
Okay.
What do the imprinted words say?
Oh, no, the imprinted letters are the
I'm sorry.
22.
Okay.
So how goes it?
So I want to make sure I'm also understanding this myself when it comes to the numbers. So these are the dials I'm talking about, the ones I'm clicking on.
Yes,
Okay. So
these are
20
the levers.
Okay. So 202 or just 22?
Oh no, the dial is on the far wall.
Far wall.
Yeah, that's the one that's keeping count. And these levers are not marked.
They're not marked.
Okay. I take the lever that I'm at and I move it.
Okay. Bill.
It seems to spin around in a 180-degree circle, and as you do that, the number on the wall ticks up to 30.
I push the lever back to where it was.
It goes back to 22.
So that moved up. Okay, so 22 moved up to 30. So I went up by 8.
Okay. So, yeah, that's
Is there anything in the room that indicates any like numbers besides like the dial and the levers?
No. Colden, as soon as you push the lever, the smaller dial on the wall ticks up it goes from 10, 9, 8,
Uh-oh.
7,
Oh shit.
6, 5, 4, 3,
I hide behind a pillar.
2, 1, and then it flips back around to 10. And there's another noise in the room.
Where at, though?
It just seems like the sound comes from around.
So we have got 10 seconds to solve the equation that we're dealing with here.
Right.
Okay, so the question is, are we trying to get them all to blank or all to the same number?
That is where I'm not sure.
Hey, Udwin, any guess?
I think we need to reveal a certain number of some sort. And I think all the levers change it somehow.
Right, but there's no actual equation. There's three levers. Your goal: use the lever to find a solution. we have a number up top that's 22, and then there's a number below that's 10. We figured out the 10 is a timer.
Not quite sure why there would be a blank slot, though.
There's a blank slot above?
Next to 22, it goes blank 22.
All right. Bill, which one are you at? You're... I'm going to go to the middle one. And push it up.
The middle one, you rotate it around counterclockwise.
Yep.
And that one, the number goes up to 88.
So that times it by 4. Okay. And the timer starts ticking down by 10, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay, so
Do you leave the lever as is?
No, I move it back.
All right. And as you move it back, you do notice that the clock goes back up to 10, then begins ticking down again.
So each
Okay,
time
so
we
no matter-
move one of these levers.
Yeah.
Okay, so I push mine forward, which I know brings it up to 30.
Yep. I pushed mine forward, and it brought it up
I
to
then
88.
push it forward once more.
It goes up to 30.
So it's consistent. Okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. So, no, I'm saying I pushed it once, brings it up to 30.
Yes.
Right? I push it again.
It does not seem to go any farther.
So, okay. So that was the four. So that's 8. That would be 88. That's 4.
So the top one adds 8.
The top one adds 8.
Middle
Eight.
times by 4.
Yep. times
I
by
have
4.
my echo move over to the bottom lever and move it before the 10 seconds comes up.
So where are the lever positions right now?
So far...
Are they all in starting position?
Okay. So yeah, we go back to starting. Yeah, we go back to starting position.
22.
I have my echo move the bottom one.
The number goes down to 19.
It goes down by 1. So 8, 4, and 1.
22
Plus
to 19.
8 times 4 and minus 1.
22 to 19. So 8, 4, and 3.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just curious as to, like, I know we have to use the levers to find the solution, but what is the answer?
Okay, wait. What's the number on the first one?
Guys, give me a second. I'm trying to do math in my head, please. Sorry.
He's just gonna brute force it, which is the solution.
I will let you know. I checked. I'm like, I'm
This
just standing there with my
anything.
shillelagh ready in case anything jumps out at me.
See, I originally was going to give the solve for solution, but then that would have made the puzzle too easy. The real difficulty was finding numbers that worked for this puzzle without doing a thing.
Jasper, is the dial and the thing on the wall?
It is a blank 22.
Can I say something?
So there is potential for a 3-digit number.
The first line of text has 10 words. Or yeah.
That's an approach.
The second line of text has 8. So let's see if you have the minds to impress me. Yeah. This room hold a dial and 3 levers, which is 8.
The last one has 13.
Am I catching on something here?
He could have done a fucking haiku because he's been really into haikus of recent.
Or does it have to do with, like, the syllables?
No.
You know, I really should. Now that I think about it, I really should have just put 22 letters, 22 words.
Funny. Okay.
But that's the only that's the only meta hint I will give, that the numbering of the letters does not pertain to the.
Oh, damn it!
Yeah?
Damn it!
My dial, middle one. Can I pull
middle one.
back? Can I go counterclockwise?
You cannot.
Okay, so it goes clockwise. That's it. So
It's like a switch. It goes on and off, but it does not go reverse on.
Okay,
All
alright,
so
it's 11.
there is a 3-digit number we can make with
I
127.
think I got it. Trust me on this. So Bill, move yours up. It'll go to 30.
Not me or Echo.
You.
Okay. I move my lever up.
It goes up to 30.
I then move mine up.
It goes up to
120.
120.
Then we move the final one back.
117. The final one? You mean the one that Echo's at?
Yes.
All right, that would
Yep.
be 117.
Yes. And I say let it go. I swear to God, if I'm thinking where my mind went with this.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the clock resets, and the number resorts back to 22.
Hmm.
The levers go back to their position.
The levers are also spinning back to their default positions.
Okay. So train of thought, out of number. I'm just doing math equations in my head.
You have observed that the numbers do stack.
Yep. So there's a few different equations we can go with this, how we can go in this path. Because we could, in turn, move the dial. We could move the middle one up, makes it go to 88. Then we move the front yours up, Bill. It goes to 96. And then we move the bottom one, it goes to 93. We could also...
Yeah.
We could make the... Push the middle one up. Not push the middle one, sorry. Push the front one up, it goes to 30. Push the bottom one, goes to 27. Then 27 times 4, if I'm doing my math correctly, I believe is 98.
You said 27 times 4?
Yeah, 27 times 4. 4 times 7 it's 108.
Yes.
4 times 27 is indeed 108.
I told you I'm a math nerd. I'm quick.
Now maybe the number is equal to previous clues, like three suns.
No, I don't think it's
No.
a 3.
There is a very heavy 3 motif in this dungeon.
So
but
like,
that's because I like the clean number.
yeah. So like, I don't know. It's just a thought.
I will say you're on the right track.
Me?
No. The group.
Oh.
I wonder what the number 3 relates to.
I mean, it's a possibility.
It has to be a number. Maybe it's a number divisible by 3. If I had to get to 99, I'm going to be like,
Could you even get to 99 with these
I
values?
don't think so.
Yeah.
Going over the equations in my head, no.
Edwin then pipes up again. What happens if you put the levers out of order? Like, leave one up and then put one back? What happens?
The number, doesn't it just revert if I remember correctly?
No, don't leave it there. Say, put the right one up and then put the middle one up. And then
So you're saying
the right one back.
Yeah, that's a point. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see where you're going.
Do you want to try that?
Because 19 times 4, 4 times 9 is 36, but then the 6 carried a 3.
It's 76.
It is 76.
Is that divisible by 3?
Yeah, probably not.
Could you tell me what
Okay.
yen it is?
No, I've been under reserve so long, I'm not quite sure, and I don't think we have a date system.
The
where
bad part
I
is
can
I
train
can do so
anymore.
many different equations in my head, and not seeing a pattern is what's.
So I will say, so Jasper, you said 100% the letter has nothing to do with the.
Correct.
The words in the letter that has nothing to do with the equation. But I mean, to
Although I
be
will
fair,
keep
it's a
in
good
mind for the
idea.
for a future puzzle.
Okay,
Oh
okay.
no!
I mean, hey, give them ideas. Okay, so. Right, so
I was
You've
even
given
doing
me
like
tons of puzzle
syllables.
ideas for being wrong.
I was
Oh,
even
yeah,
doing like syllables.
So top one moves it up by 8. Number is set to 22. Bottom one takes away 3, so we'll take it down to 19. Could make it that's 27. No, that's a okay. So we could.
Maybe if we get it to 27.
I can get to 99 with the numbers in this equation.
Do you want to try?
I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it a shot. So,
Now
In
I'm
this
gonna
order.
try to check my math real quick.
in this order.
Yeah.
Middle bar. Push that up. That's 20. That's 22 times 4. That goes to 48. Second
22
bar.
times 4?
Yeah, 22 times 4. 48. Not 48, 88.
88.
Sorry, I said 48 for some reason. Then move the top bar up. 88 plus 8 is 96. Yes, it's -3.
-3.
90,
Yeah,
you can get to 93.
That's still divisible by 3.
Yeah, it is.
And that divides it into 31.
No. Now you go from 96 to 93 with the
Right.
last lever.
Right, I'm just saying, no, like where my theory is, like, it's a number that's divisible by 3. I'm going to go with 93 as the answer. I'm going to try it.
So,
So, Ken,
Jasper, we set it to 93.
yeah, we set it to 93.
And
The,
after 10 seconds, what happens?
the levers do reset back to standard.
Dicks.
What am I overlooking?
Did we try the method that Edwin said?
Instead of doing all of them, we do 2 or 1.
Yeah.
We can try.
I'll repeat what he said. Why don't we set the one, say the one on the right to a certain number, and then we set the one on the left, and then we put the right one back. What happens?
Well, let's try. Let's see what number appears.
So the right one would tick it up. It would take it down to 19. Then we push the front one up. That adds 8. That's 27. You put the right one back to its normal position. It goes back up by 3. It's at 30.
Try hitting the middle one.
And then 30 times is 120.
30 times 4 is indeed 120.
Trust
And
me, I know
then
that.
crank back the left lever, maybe.
So make it go down to 112.
Edwin kind of ponders himself. So it seems that whatever lever we crank alters the current value, but not necessarily the base value.
Correct. See, I can do the equations. I just gotta figure out. There's one piece I'm missing. If I can figure out what that one piece I'm missing is, I'll get
the one piece you're missing is the number you're looking for.
Yeah. So
but if you had that, this would be like a
easy peasy.
So
F for you, be like a y step value.
Let me do this.
What?
Wait, we're just trying to find the missing number, aren't we? Isn't that algebra?
You're trying to find out what x is, and get to it. So you first have to deduce what number is the solution, and then you have to find a way to get to that solution.
Okay, so what are the numbers that we have?
So numbers are 22.
22. Where are you? 22?
Yep. 8.
8.
4.
4.
And 3. So specifically in this order.
And then whenever we set a number, it's automatically -10, right?
No.
No. Oh, that's just the timer. Oh, okay.
That is the timer. Yes.
Okay, so wait, what's the total number that you guys are getting? Like,
Give me a second. I'm doing the math.
You mean the highest number they could get?
Oh, no. Shit. Give me 1 second.
What?
120 would be the highest number they could get.
Yes, 120 is the highest. So 22 plus 8.
And the lowest possible is 19.
4. And then -3. So actually the highest number we can get is 117. I don't know, 120 huh?
And we've already set it to 117, correct?
Correct. And that's why I'm kind of doing the math again. And I'm doing different equations. So
That's neat.
3.
I talked to Edwin for a second, and I go,
4,
is there any proper way to do math in your world?
84.
Yes, usually with the hands. Although,
Oh, great.
same.
I mean, do you
do
do it in a certain
understand-
order? I.e., Colvin's asking if they do PEMDAS on this world.
This does seem similar to how I was taught with the whole adding and subtracting and the multiplication.
So
This is relatively familiar. Things
yeah.
I could solve, but I'm not sure what the.
So if we do that, it's, if I may, we go in order. It is
Parentheses.
22 times, it's parentheses, then exponent,
Exclamation
then
point.
multiplication, then division, then addition, then subtraction.
Please excuse my dear
My
Aunt
dear
Sally.
Sally.
The only problem we're running into is
I've tried that. I've tried that combination.
I will say.
You do
Also, try going from left to right, because that's typically how you solve
22
equations.
times 4
Yeah.
Dan,
multiplication
you got something?
is 88. Then
I could be
add
totally.
8, and then minus 3, and that's 93. That is, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, in that move.
I could. I don't know if it helps, but like we are given the numbers, 22, 8, 4, 3. So, 22 plus 8 is 30, and 4 plus 3 is 7, and 30 plus 7 is 37, and that. So a 117 minus 37 is 80.
Well, we're not minusing 10 at all. Like, there's no minus 10.
No, I didn't do any minus 10. I just got, you guys told me 117 is the highest number.
Yes.
So 117 minus 37, which is what everything is added up together, is 37. And that makes the number 80. Is there anywhere we can put in the number 80?
Don't think so.
Think so.
Yeah,
Could it be the average of these 4 numbers?
There is a way to get to 80. No, there's not. I lied.
Yeah, but I was saying, dude, like, I'm running through numerous equations in my head.
The average of 22, 8, 3, 4 is 9.25.
Oh,
Yep.
no, never mind. Sorry.
No, this is algebra.
There doesn't seem to be space for fractions.
Jasper.
Yes.
I push
It's
my
a
lever
thought,
forward.
okay?
My actual lever forward.
Goes to 30.
I pull it back. Does it go back down to 22?
Correct, yes.
Okay. I push it again to see if it goes up by more than 8.
It goes up to 30. The levers seem to be static in their values.
Yeah, okay.
Plus 3, plus 8, times 4, minus 3.
Wait. Plus 8 minus 4, what?
Plus 8, times 4, minus 3.
Equals.
I need the equation.
Equals 117? Or 120?
No, he. Wait.
I tried 117.
Yeah.
Jasper said 120 at one point.
Yeah, that's the highest possible number you can
Yeah,
get
that's
to.
the highest number that we can put in the value.
Then why aren't we doing out of 120?
Have we tried 120?
Yes.
Okay.
Trust me, I'm throwing numbers out. I'm trying everything.
No, I know. Oh, no, I'm not saying that you're not. I'm just throwing
No,
out
I'm not
my
saying
own
that you
rate
did. No,
because
you're-
I checked out this entire time because
Wait.
math.
So you
Is
get,
it x plus y equals 22 or
Wait. X
Oh
equals
my God.
negative b plus or minus
What?
square root. What?
Dude, we just have to make a fucking math problem.
we're finding X. That's literally what Jasper has said.
But I'm saying, are we making our own math problem? Are we being like, hey, 30 plus da-da-da now equals, and then we get to our final full number?
which is
That's
22?
what I've been doing the whole
Yeah,
time.
the goal is to discover the final number. Or at least display it.
Or is it 22 plus x or whatever equals blah?
22.
Yeah? Is 22 the constant variable in the equation because it started on 22? Right? Maybe? Can I get an answer from the peanut gallery?
Well, you think, honey, I'm sorry.
I'm saying 22 is the constant variable. Either 22 gives us a hint to get to our final answer, or 22 is the final answer.
Have we tried getting to 108 yet?
I did. I've done every math equation.
What if it's more than 3 lever pulls? Hey, it's like 4 or 5. I mean, we can turn them back, can't we? And it only changes the number that it displays. So, say it gets up to 56 and we pull the lever, the points to the left one. Say we pull that one back and it goes back down to 48.
Correct.
I have a feeling they don't all need to be activated or on to find the solution.
I don't disagree with that.
I mean, it's worth a shot. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I see what Jasper's saying. I can't believe that just dawned on me.
What?
Well, realistically, if we minus by 3,
Dawn comes from a different world and smacks him.
if we minus by 3, it gives us 19.
Yes.
And then if we take 19 and we bring it up by 4, it gives us 76. And then we crank the 3 back, it brings it down to 73. I'm
Not
sorry,
to
it brings us up
19.
it brings it up to 79.
Correct.
Which means then we would do plus 8. And plus 8 would bring it from 79 to
87.
87.
But then if we declick the minus 4, it,
There's no minus 4.
Divide by
the
4.
times 4, we bring it back. That would divide 87 by 4.
Oof, I missed one.
The number can consistently change just with these 3 lever pulls. I see what Jasper's giving to us with what Edwin's saying.
Ooh.
There's a slight miscalculation then. I see what he's saying.
What do you
I mean, 87, for example, goes to 21.75.
Yes. There's a slight miscalculation.
Mm.
The number should have come out to 88. That's my theory. So
We can get to 88 already. Okay, so hold on. So we got 88.
I'm gonna Jasper, I'll just say I move the dial up the middle dial that multiplies it by 4 to 88, and I leave it. Ticks down?
It ticks down and resets.
Resets, okay. So it's not 88.
Why would we need 3 dials if the solution was something like 88?
Who knows?
Maybe it's something that's higher, that's at least 3 numbers in a row.
So
How many numbers over, say, 100 could we get to?
Let's see. You got 120, you got 117,
108.
108, yep. That's 3.
It had to be more.
That's 96. Nope.
What if you just tried to get into 100? At the start and
Right.
then got higher and higher.
Trying. Easier said than done.
The question is, how do we get to 100?
Good luck. With this, with these numbers, you don't. No, that's not it. Oh, man. I always hated these find X values in high school. Hated it.
This was the puzzle I had to be like,
Yeah.
what
You went out like this is
the real challenge was finding numbers and multiplicate. There were multiple ways to get to the solution, but I had to pick right multiplicative, additive, and subtractive and base values
Yep.
to not create weird decimals every time.
I've gotten to 416 before I've done anything else.
I don't know. How'd you get to 416?
Again, moving the letters will change the numbers, so it will give us different numbers all the time. For example, if we got... Fuck, I wish I would have put where I started. So we started 22.
Yep.
And we get to...
You can add 8.
96.
Yeah.
So we get to 96. Then, if we divide 96 by 4, it's 24. If we minus it by 3, it then becomes 21.
Right.
So then, if we take the 21... I'm sorry. No. So we have 96.
You could keep cranking it back to 8, multiplying it, crank it back down by divide 4, but you still leave the 8, and you keep ratcheting it up until it gets to an absurdly large number.
Wait, but I thought if we...
This is
Hey, correct
making
me
my
if I'm
brain
wrong.
melt.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Make sure I heard this right, Jasper. In the beginning, you said when you crank it up, it goes up by 8. You crank it back. It went back to 22 though. It subtracted 8.
Yes.
So
But if
we
you
crank
crank it up, multiply it, crank it down, or divide it, crank it up.
So that's okay. That's where I'm hitting in a roadblock. I mentioned the whole division part, but there was no actual card like numbers dividing. You know what I mean?
The 4 in reverse will divide.
The 4 in reverse will divide.
Oh, so if you crank it
multiplies in
back,
one direction, divides in the other direction.
So we got to figure.
multiplies.
So basically, we got to figure out the number that, when divided by 4, comes back to the 22. Is what I'm thinking.
I still think there's
No,
something with the
it
3
can't be
digits.
that easy because we could just crank the 4 and then crank it back.
But what if it is that?
Who knows?
I think we've tried all the singular levers.
I think we have. Okay. Yeah, like this is a math. I can get like almost, but we'd be here forever trying to frickin' every goddamn number.
Yeah.
Finding X value problems were my bane of my fucking existence in algebra.
Okay.
Like I said, we could try getting to 100 and see what happens.
So
Then
trying.
say get to 102 or 108 or 127, whatever.
Yeah, why don't we try that?
So let's say we do.
Get to 100.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. So let's see. Into that.
I will say this: if we can somehow get to 108 with the 8 handle cranked up,
Yep.
cranking it back will get us to 100.
Wait, did you
Yeah,
say that one of the you can get to 118?
We can get to 108.
Oh, 108.
Got it. Hear me out. So 22, crank up. So to 22, then crank up the top one to
30.
make it to 30.
Yep.
Minus 3. Crank it
27.
up to go to 27. Middle one, crank it up to go for the times 4. 108. Top
108.
one, move the crank back down, goes to 100.
Yeah,
Is that
minus
what you
8.
execute?
Yeah.
I will execute that.
So the number falls in place at
Swear to God, if
100,
we have to get to 100, I'm going to be pissed.
and you hear a large unlocking sound.
Oh my god. We figured it out though. Hey.
Hey,
round
I'm
of
glad you did the rooms
applause.
in terms of easiest to hardest.
Yup. Okay.
But that's the final room, and as soon as he hears the unlocking, Edwin kind of starts running.
Edwin, come back.
Get back here, you bloody
Kind of
mother.
like looked at it like a deer, and he looked towards the direction it's like a deer, and then he started running forward.
Wait, what happened?
That's where the room's not unlocked again.
Whoop! Sorry, my bad. Doop a doop boop. No, not you. That one.
Oh, no. Oh, hello. Uh-oh. Oh.
It's this cozy room lit by a fire and a hearth.
There's another envelope.
Am I going the wrong way?
No. Yeah, here you go.
Oh, sorry.
Alright. As per usual, what I've been doing, I grabbed that envelope.
So you open this one, and this one says, "To my accomplished, esteemed guests, congratulations on making it through all 3 of my trials. Now you are free to take a moment to catch yourselves, mend your wounds, and relax your minds. But after you have find yourself sated on relaxation and bated breath, I eagerly await you upstairs." And you see stairs leading upward.
Oh, great.
Oh, great.
Lord.
So Edwin hears and is just kind of like, he sits down. What do you mean, meet him? I don't know if we can.
So Dan, basically,
He doubts himself,
we're
but then
getting
he
to that room.
steals his resolve.
the math equation.
What
You
happened?
3, you 4 can handle automatons, right?
Yes, all we just did.
Have you counted my kill count?
We need to rest a little bit. Can we take a short rest here?
We definitely
Yes.
do. Using a hit die.
Does anyone have a weapon?
I don't need a weapon to fight.
So does
Oh.
it mean you toss him an extra knife?
Yeah, I have a short sword and a dagger and a short bow. What do you want, bud?
I also have a. If you want some,
I regained 9 hit
distance,
points.
I have a
That's good enough for
spear.
me.
I have a spear. I have a
The
spear.
short sword will do fine.
Okay, here. I throw it. Can you catch it?
He catches it, and he sheathes it on his hip. Suppose that there's only one way out of here, and I suppose it has to be through.
Wait, what do I roll to regain health?
Click hit dice.
Ah.
You're able to roll up to 3.
All right, I forgot I could just click it. I typed it in.
Oh, fuck.
While we're
yeah, me
resting,
too.
can I look through this bookshelf?
So the bookshelf is full
Okay,
of.
you get 8 back.
Yeah.
So the bookshelf is full of tomes of history
I'm back to
that
full.
relate
We're
to
good.
the land. The one
No,
book that
no,
catches
no,
your
no.
eye is a book titled A Narrative History of the Landscape of Tulash.
That's
And
helpful.
you begin paging through this book, and it tells the story of a society of people who created these wondrous machines and inventions to harvest the land. They were able to optimize agriculture and livestock to the point that none other civilization before them on Tulash has ever heard of before. The journal then goes on to continue to describe a sort of dramatic downfall as the book begins to describe the prediction of if we overconsume the landscape, it'll only spell bad times for our future. That's sort of the vibe you get from paging through this. It is written in common. And after that, with that prediction, the book concludes, basically wrapping up all the notes about like various techniques for farming, as well as various descriptions of machines that you are hardly able to parse through, as they describe these very complex mechanisms. But the general gist of the idea is that they were really good at conquering the landscape, and the book warns of overindulgence in such things.
What happens if I pull all of the books?
The various other books on this shelf seem to describe things like they seem to be like, some of them are storybooks telling tales of, brave knights, and the one you catch seems to tell a story about a war between 3 sons of a fallen king.
Okay.
Another one's titled say 100 Knights. N Knights.
Oh, 100 nights? Are you shitting me?
And another one's titled, the Unity of Hydras.
I can see.
Literally, all the books that are in here are literally based on the puzzles we.
Mhm.
Oh my days!
That means
But yeah.
that.
Jasper, well played though with that.
Well played. Well
I
played.
will say where I made my mistake is I was thinking of a linear thing. Like
Yeah,
that's where I made my mistake.
yeah, that's the trick. I
I didn't think to take the when Bill mentioned it. I give him props for that because I did miss it.
Hmm.
Taking it back to make thinking like we don't have to just go up. We can go backward.
Well,
Yeah.
to be fair, I will say I thought Jasper said I just didn't look at that either, because in the beginning you asked if you could turn it backwards, but
No, you can't turn it backwards, but you
Yeah,
can
so-
turn it. You can turn it from on to off.
So, and I see where he was coming from.
Yeah. It was just confusing.
Yeah,
Okay.
you push it up, it adds it.
I'm
You pull
so
it
glad
back.
you guys figured that shit out, because I don't know if you could see like just the thing of drool coming.
Yeah,
and
same.
that was happening.
I was like, my brain is melting.
Yeah,
It's
you need to-
melting.
Every single, I failed every single math class, every single one. I was a super senior.
The
because I
last
failed
math class that I
I'm a
took, I got a
nerd.
D. Does that not count as
100%.
failing, right?
So did everyone take a short rest to regen their abilities?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got back only 2.
I wish I had known that second wind second wind came back on a short rest, because I would have fucking used it.
Edwin begins climbing the stairs.
And away we go.
Cauldron brings up the rear.
I gotta move.
He asks Serene
She
to go
reaches
first.
out towards Edwin
I gotta
and
move.
pauses him. Sure,
Oh yeah,
Well,
you guys
we're
are going
go-
onto a new map.
Real quick,
Shouldn't you go first?
can I get one thing before we go up?
Yeah.
Sure.
Edwin goes up the stairs, and Cauldron stops and he goes, "I've talked to everybody in their heads so far today. And I'm sure you can all tell that when I connect with you psychically, that I don't have an accent. Long story short, I've got a spirit living in me. She's Scottish. I'm not. I have an accent.
You know, now that I think about it, you know who all of you remind me of?
Hold on. We're
Oh.
back.
I'm sorry, I'm setting
Oh,
up
you're back.
something. Where's Merrick? No, your Merrick's there. Farah
Nope.
is not there. Boop boop doop. Boop boop doop.
I did grab what's his face and tell him to go behind me because I don't want him going in first.
He insists on going front.
Your funeral.
So as you're climbing the stairs, he begins to describe. You remind me of a friend I used to know. Just from your strange dress and the way you talk and act, doesn't seem very worldly. You remind me of a friend I used to know.
Who's he saying this to?
All of you,
Yeah.
collectively.
Ah,
It reminds
okay.
me of a. She was a Leonin, I believe.
She?
Jalih was her name. If we ever make it out of here, I have to introduce you to.
I do not know anyone by that name.
Calden takes out a notebook and just notes that down.
So, in this room, you come to this sort of manor of sorts, full of a chessboard, there's another flaming hearth, a dining table with food on it, several more bookcases, and several more lounge chairs.
Calden gets to do what he does best. He gets to fight. Actually, he gets to take blows. That's what he does best.
Shit, it's almost midnight.
No! Don't worry, this is the last thing before the, I'm gonna close out the session. I just wanted to, get you guys excited with a boss fight.
I mean, I'm
The
down.
only way D&D things that encounters end.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of down for the boss fight right now.
Oh, no. We're well over time.
No, let's fight the boss. Let's do it.
So, you all end up in this room as Edwin climbs the stairs. He then pauses at the top of the stairs, and you see a Luxodon wearing a green hat and wielding some sort of long metal object. And next to him is a larger version of one of these automatons. The difference is that he has 4 hands, and he stands in a very proper, reserved posture.
Jasper,
Question?
because I know what the Loxodon carrying is a gun.
Yes, you see it as a firearm.
As soon as I see it, I push to the front of the group to stand in front of everybody.
All right.
And I
Well, now.
hold up.
Esteemed guests, a pleasure to finally meet you.
Oh,
Oh,
Ryan's
Maxwell
frozen.
Well, Chadwick, at your service. Now then, you can be on your way, but Edwin here stays with me. He has some debts to pay.
I just
kind of-
look at Edwin.
He kind of resents that, and he looks to you guys for support or betrayal. You're not quite sure he's not sure what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Danny.
Seren is going to step forward. What are these man's crimes?
Like it matters with his kind, with their kind.
Oh,
Well,
we're going.
Oh,
that
so
far.
you're a racist.
He is an elephant.
Don't
It's not
suppose
subtle.
you- I don't suppose you understand that none of us here are the same race.
Oh, well, I'm sure, but you were able to get past the puzzles. Edwin here was hardly able to do it himself, but you 4 seem at least remarkable in some sense.
Oh, I can show you remarkable, and you don't want to see that.
Calden puts his arm up in front of Farah and he goes, "Down, girl. Down." So, what's the thing standing next to the Loxodon?
It is a large version of one of these automatons, although this one has 4 arms. 2 in front in a cross position, 2 in back in a reserved position.
I psychic link with Merrick, and I just ask, I go, "Which one you want?"
You pick, I take. I'll take the other.
It is my opinion of someone who was there. We wouldn't have been able to finish that last room without him. I think he's put in just as much work as any one of us.
She's not wrong.
Of course, another one of his kind would see it that way. Elves and your
I'm gonna ask you to shut the hell up.
reliance.
I think we're done here.
I think we're done with the talking because you're obviously not good at it, and neither am I.
Calden goes, the name's Calden Moon. Who are you?
He already introduced himself as Chadwick Pendleton.
Oh, Pendleton.
Of course, it would be named Chadwick.
It's wonderful to meet you. I haven't seen a firearm like that in quite some time.
It was my own design.
Really?
You'll be happy to die by it. It'll be an honor. As he loads the rifle and he pops a shot out. When we resume,
I was about to say, as soon as I see him aiming at me, I summon my echo in front of me.
anyone else have
I
any
know what's
action?
about to happen.
I mean,
Anyone have any
can
actions?
I have like a rogue action
Yeah,
to
I may as
like?
well ignite my right.
Yeah, I'm gonna summon my echo. Would summon the full 30 feet I can get away.
Do
from me.
1d4 damage. I do 1 damage to me again, and my sword is flaming.
Anyone else have anything?
I'm going to.
Let me
Actually, no, I would
see
summon it
something
here.
here.
I'm going to reach behind me and touch Eric. Eric.
Merrick.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. What's
Merrick.
the guy's name behind me?
Edwin.
Edwin.
I don't know. Wow, my brain switched the fuck up letters.
It is late, so
She's gonna reach back and she's gonna touch Edwin and cast Bark Skin on him.
So you reach back and you cast a bark skin on him, and he kind of like admires it for a second before clenching a fist and then drawing his short sword.
Yeah, his AC can't be less than
His AC can't be less
Yeah.
than 16.
yeah, his AC can't be less than 16. So he has one more than I do right now.
He
Nice.
bark skin.
And that's my last second level spell.
This
You
is
did
gonna
well,
be,
Lottie.
This is gonna be fire.
and that is where we will close for today.
Alrighty, that concludes our second session. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I had a super fun time fighting, but not a lot of fun solving the puzzles, as you could tell. But tune in to next episode, where we will fight this lovely elephant in the room. Also, be sure to check out our Facebook page. If you just look up Magic the Dungeoning, that is where we will post all of our updates of episodes and fun little things. Anyway, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time.